Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Manchester United Arsenal show. I'm hoping my connection's all right because they're telling me my connection's a little bit dodgy. Please let me know in the chat, but it should clear up in a second anyway. But big up to everyone that is locked in. This is the Man United podcast meets the Gunner Talk from the Arsenal podcast. A lot going on with both of these football clubs. Manuel Ugarte wants Manchester United. His agent is currently in Manchester trying to negotiate a deal. Manchester United weeks back had already agreed personal terms with Ugarte. On the Arsenal front, they are trying to do what Liverpool couldn't and get a central midfielder from Real Sociedad. Also, this is the last show before the start of the Premier League weekend as well. So we'll also be discussing Arsenal's title hopes. Can they get over the line? Can they go one step further after finishing twice, 2 seasons in a row? Is it third time lucky, or did they finish second again? Let me bring the man, the gang in the building as well as always. But before I do that, actually, run up the likes. Hit the like button on the video, whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after the live. Hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share this across all the socials as well. That's me, Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV, both on Twitter and Instagram. You see it right there, people. Retweet or like on the Twitter, share from the Instagram. And just as important, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV as well. So yeah, with no further ado, let me bring, one of my favorite duos to work with in the building. TJ is here. Tony is here. What you man telling me, man? What's good? What's going on?
Flawless. I look forward to Wednesdays like it's the midweek Christmas. The new season is upon us. It's time to get stressed out again. And my club is already taking care of that stress. The season hasn't begun yet. We haven't even begun yet. Yeah, Tony, how many signings have we brought in? 3?
I mean, just 2, I think. Just
okay.
2.
So, and we might get Merino in, but I think, look, I'm graying right here. See me, I'm graying. I'm gonna look like Santa Claus by the time we get Merino over the line. This is absolutely ridiculous. Why does it take this club so long to get anything over the line? Anyway, I'm already stressed out. But you guys, you heard me in the back room. Well, we'll get into it. Big up, Flawless. Big up, Tony. It's always a pleasure. Big up the chat. Smash the likes right now. Let's get into it.
Tony, my friend, how you doing first and foremost? Outside of football, everything good?
Everything is good, man. Another blessed day, another blessed night, at least from down here, to be with these brothers of mine down here, yeah. TJ, of course, guys, see, this guy brings the best out of me in this show, man. TJ has a big mouth. He has a big mouth.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When it comes to debating and arguing with me, but it's all good. We're doing it in the best of ways, to keep you guys entertained. It's nothing much. It's just friendly one. But when we're on this show, we're not friendly. We said it straight. He has his own opinions. I have my opinions too. Of course, there are also areas that me and him, we converge together, and we just make it a blessed show. And of course, another day with Flawless yet again. Flawless, my guy. Flawless, yeah, you still have to eat your own words about what you said last week on this show. You and TJ laughed at me when I told you that Eddie Nketiah wants out of this project. And it came out this week that he actually took a pay cut. Which player would want to willingly take a pay cut from 100K a week to leave the football club that he could just sit down and get his 100K?
I know one.
But you guys laughed at me. Let me think. Who's laughing now?
Hey, you asked me.
Again, throw that all away. Throw that all away about Eddie. Last week, see Arsenal fans here in the charts here. You have to hold Flawless responsible for this. He said Zubimendi rejects Arsenal. Yeah. That's not true. The truth is out there. The truth is out there. See, he rejected Liverpool. Say it boldly, Flawless. No,
And
no, no,
Liverpool. I'll say
no,
that. Go
no,
on. I'll say that.
no,
Go
no,
on. Go on.
no.
Go on. Say it
No,
again.
say it boldly that Florida.
Rejected Liverpool Football Club for less money to stay out.
Liverpool. He didn't
Yes.
reject Arsenal.
He also
We're big
rejected
boys,
Arsenal
and
Football
yeah,
Club
we're
and
big
Bayern Munich
boys,
as
man.
well.
We're big
It's
boys,
okay,
man.
man.
Come on, we're not on that level, man. Come on, bro.
It's
We're not
okay,
on that
man.
level, man. We're not on that level, man. We're
All I'm
ready.
gonna say-
We're ready. See
all
you
I'm gonna
guys.
say
Run
is
up the likes. Run up the likes. Show us some love. TJ's down here. I'm here. Florence is here. Let's get ready, guys. Big ups.
Yeah, man. But you already, people. I see you lot in the chat. Over 40 of you lot in here. Let's run it up. Let's get us up to 40 likes. TJ and Tony's channels, their links are underneath in the description. Anyway, but I'm going to add them to the title in a second. And we will start with the Arsenal news as well. Now go big up to Warrior J. Negotiations between Arsenal and Real Sociedad for Mikel Merino remain active. The player wants to go to Arsenal and the two clubs are in direct contact. Also, this is more on the Moreno deal. Arsenal and Real Sociedad have been in contact for weeks. Formal bid a part of the process after long verbal talks over deal structure, similar to Calafiori deal story. Clubs negotiating best solution. Moreno wants Arsenal contract 100% agreed. That's from Fabrizio Romano. TJ, we'll go to you. Thoughts on this? So personal terms agreed. He is now just trying to agree a deal with Real Sociedad to get Mikel Merino to Arsenal Football Club.
He's not good enough to move the needle. What are we doing? And I know Tony and I had talked about this a little bit last week too, but this guy is not good enough to get us over the line. Does he improve? Like, ask yourself this question, and then Tony, like, when you rebut, you can tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm right. Does he significantly improve our midfield to the point where we're going to be competing with Man City week in and week out? The answer is no. We went over his pass stats, 50% in the Euros, 50% for Real Sociedad. He's not a guy who's going to get the ball forward on a consistent enough basis. We need somebody that is going to break lines and get the ball vertical. We all know Declan Rice isn't consistent enough at doing that. The guy is allergic to passing vertically, I swear to God. Like, it's one of those things where we have to be thinking bigger, and we're not doing it. The one thing that I like about Merino is that if we do bring him in, it guarantees that Kai Havertz won't be in the 8. That's the only positive that comes out of this. Only positive that comes out of this. So look, it's norm. We're back to the mean with Arsenal Football Club in terms of how we conduct our transfer business. Last summer was a flash in the pan. You will never see us get business done that quick again. But that's only because Declan Rice was saying, yes, I want to go to Arsenal before he had even won the Conference League at West Ham. Like, that deal was basically done in the media by that point. They just had to work out a figure. So now we're back to, okay, well, we're going to wait. We got to wait and see. We got to haggle. 10 million here, 5 million here, 1 million here, sell on clause here, sell on clause there. It's a joke. Like, why can't we just pay the money? I want to understand. Somebody please explain to me how we don't hear about Pedro Neto linked to Chelsea at all.
True.
And then I wake up and this all over my phone.
Yeah.
Pedro Neto to Chelsea, right wing. We had not heard that was an actual possibility until it happened.
Yeah, true say. Yeah,
but
that's
at
true.
Arsenal Football Club, that is not how it happens. We have to drag it out like it's some epic fucking trilogy, like it's a Star Wars movie or something. And at the end, you're just like, you know what? I'm so tired of waiting for the ending. I'm just like, it's so underwhelming. Yeah, the good guys are gonna win eventually. It's just so annoying. It's just so annoying. Like, I can't believe it. Why can't we be serious? Why can't we be a big club and go out there and get a big number 8, put the money on the table and get somebody that walks into our starting 11?
Someone of serious quality. You're asking for someone of serious quality, someone of a certain stature. You go, he's him.
No, he is the guy. Like, I kept bringing this up. Paulinho. That is a guy you can put in a midfield, and he slots right in and he starts. But no, freaking Bayern Munich come in, slap the money on the table, and take him back to Germany. And I don't understand why it's so hard for us to do that. Why can't we do that? Why is Arsenal having to nickel and dime? We're nickel and diming over Mikel Merino, but we can't get Eddie Nketiah out the door for the easiest 30 million I've ever seen. Now his valuation is back up to 50. But I digress. This entire thing is a joke. The point of all of this, the question we need to be asking ourselves, Arsenal fans, you need to be asking ourselves, does Mikel Merino improve our midfield enough to get us over the line? The answer is no. I hate to play spoiler alert. I hate to ruin The Sopranos for you. It goes to black at the end. And we're going to go to black at the end. Spoiler alert, we're going to get second again. So we'll get into that. But no, it's just not good enough. It's not a needle mover. It's not a needle mover. So, and if you're getting excited about seeing anything different for Arsenal this season, I'm sorry, you're probably going to be disappointed. And now we're at the Return of the Jedi phase here. We're at phase 5, phase 3 of finishing second 3 years in a row. So, yeah, that's my. I would love to hear what Tony has to say, but man, it's just not good enough. It's not good enough.
Before Tony goes, Tony will get to you in a sec. Big up Cam every single time. Big up family for the super chat. Appreciate it.
Big up Cam.
He says
Cam
we can't afford
is the real one.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. Shout out to Cam, one of the OGs of Sarcasm City. We can't afford anyone now because these fools spent it all on mid players for 3 years. Moreno, shit. Calafiori is mid. Eddie and Richard need to leave, and he put in capital letters. Damn. You know what I'm saying? I think Calafiori, all jokes aside, I've said this, I think it's a good signing for you. You still need more, but I think he's a good addition to what you have. Moreno, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know too much about him to comment on him like that. So, to people in the chat, who would you lot say he's like in regards to not skill but profile? Like in the Premier League, is there anyone he plays similar to? Whether it's a terrible player or if it's a player of high quality, what's his profile like? We'll go to you, Tony. Like I said, Arsenal have agreed personal terms with Moreno. Now just negotiating with Real Sociedad for negotiating the transfer fee to get him to the Emirates. So thoughts? You like the deal? Don't like the deal? Etc.
See, of course, TJ just talked. He talked about it, but I partly agree with TJ. Within the area where he was talking about the football club doing our business quite late, the haggling of the price or whatever. I clearly do agree with you. We met at that conjuncture that Arsenal, are very slow in doing business. We drag our feet in everything. But just before I get even more deeper into that, I just want to counter your statement about Mikel Merino. I'm sorry, TJ, yeah. Time and time without number last season, yeah. Even if Arsenal did have, for me, the best defender in the world right now, and Saliba down there last season, even if we can boast of the best back four in the league last season, we do know that Declan Rice in some games was caught sleeping in some of those games. I'm not saying he wasn't quite good last season. I'm just saying that maybe our manager expects Declan Rice to do much more than what he was brought in to do. So in that case, instead of us to be mourning, crying, and doing all this stuff, why don't we go and bring in that guy who will just sit in deep when Mikel Arteta tells Declan Rice to go box to box. And see, in no way am I saying that Declan Rice can't do box to box. It's in his wheelhouse. He can do it. In fact, he has proven it time without number last season. He did it. There were times he would just drift forward. There were times he would actually even be there to even nick 1 or 2 goals. He could even shoot from outside the 18-yard box and get a goal or 2. I think last season he did that, one against West Ham, his own former team. I think he did get a goal for us against Chelsea, if I remember quite right. That's what he can do. It's in his wheelhouse. But again, we're caught sleeping when Declan Rice was out of position against Aston Villa. And see, those are season-defining games, that you can't just throw those kind of games away. What do you need? You need a midfielder who's more stronger, who's left-footed, who knows in and about his range in that number 8 slash the defensive midfield area. He can do that. He can cover that. He might not be a top class passer of the ball, but is superb in duels. His aerial ability in duels, one of the most outstanding performances in Europe last season. Area duel, amazing. Ground duel, amazing. He's left-footed. It's quite experienced. Yeah, at least he has experienced what England is all about. He had a short stint at Newcastle. He wasn't the finished product at Newcastle, but going down to Sociedad, he became a beast. How about that? He's left-footed.
He became a beast at Sociedad, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
You called him world class weeks ago. I can't believe I could not disagree more.
His growth was
became
tremendous.
A beast, All right.
He became a beast, my brother, man.
Where did Real Sociedad
finish
while he was being a beast?
Plus. He's a brute. He can literally bully players in the middle of the park. Yeah, and you know what, TJ? It comes without injuries. You made mention of Paulinho, who played for Fulham. Do you know how many games Paulinho missed for Fulham last season? Do you have the numbers?
I don't have the numbers. Do you?
You don't have the. You don't have the answers, TJ.
Do you have the answer?
You don't have the answers,
Tony. Do you
don't
have the
answers?
You don't
TJ.
have the answer either.
You don't have the answers.
You don't have the answer.
TJ. See, TJ. Let me
you
tell
don't have
you,
the answer either, Tony.
This guy, Mr. Chunk, pun intended, guys.
Me.
Yeah.
Do you have the answer, Tony?
Pun
no,
intended.
you don't. You're talking rubbish. Keep going.
No, let's roll away from that. Yeah. Let's roll away from that. Paulinho is injury prone. TJ, see, we have to.
I'm gonna have a look right now. 1 second.
Yeah, please have.
We have to admit that is injury prone. He missed a chunk of Fulham's matches last season, even in Germany where he came from. He's missed a chunk of matches for the past football clubs he played down there with. It's not. He's a good player, yeah. But
okay,
again,
so wait,
me,
you said Paulina's injury. Wait, you said Paulina's injury prone and misses a lot of games. You know how many games he missed? Do you know how many games he missed for Fulham?
How many
for Fulham
games
last season? Do you know how many games he missed?
How many?
One.
How
he
many?
missed one.
No.
He missed one.
No. Are you just checking last season? No, are you just checking last season?
No, I'm checking all season. So let me land. I will tell. I've checked more. I've checked. Yes. So I'll tell you right now.
So just one in his own season.
No. I'm going to respond.
No, that's not true.
I'm going to respond.
That's not true.
I'm going to respond. Let me land. So 23-24
That's
season.
not true.
Let me land, and I'll tell you. 23-24 season. 2023-24. He missed one game. The 2022-23 season, he missed 0 games. The 2021,
no.
Yes, he did. It's there. I'm looking at it. Go check for yourself. Do you want me to screen share? I'll screen share. All right, 1 second.
He missed a couple of games.
He didn't.
He missed a couple of games.
He didn't.
He missed a couple of games last season.
He didn't. He missed one. Not just one. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong, man. We all get it. We all get stuff wrong. It's okay, man. It's all right. I'm literally gonna pull it up on the screen right now as 1 second. All right, cool. You don't want to believe me, man. I'm going to put up the numbers right now. Give me 1 second.
No.
Give me 1 second. All right, cool, man. You want to lie to yourself? Hold up. Where is it? Boom. Right, I'll screen share this so you can see for yourself, Tony. It's all right, man. It's this education. It's all good, man. You lot can see I'm not lying.
For West Ham last
can you see that? What does that say? Do you need me to zoom in or you lot can see that? Can you lot see
injury,
that?
1 game missed.
1 game missed. 1 game. You see that?
Sure.
Look, let me zoom in.
Wait. Are you just checking the Premiership? Have you checked the FA Cup? Have you checked the Carling Cup?
That's all. That's all. That's the whole season.
Come on, man. We're
it's
not
the
doing
whole
that.
season. It's the whole season.
Okay, good. I don't like Paulinho. Okay, good. How about that? I could be wrong. No problem. I don't like Paulinho. How about that? Yeah. Cool. There are deficiencies in his game that I don't like. I just don't like it. Yeah. I prefer a guy like Merino who would come in and just do the job that I want him to do. I prefer him in that number 8 position than Kai Havertz, who, by the way, if we go get a striker, he will be reverted back to that number 8 position. I don't want Kai Havertz to go back to that number 8 position. We can use Mikel Merino in that place. We can do it in that place. I don't want to see Kai Havertz play number 8 again for this football club. He can come in as a backup striker, no problem. But Mikel Merino will cover that place. He can play in a midfield 3. He can play in a midfield 4. You know, he's highly dynamic. And whenever Declan Rice just goes up, you know, up pitch, box to box kind of, you know, movement, he will be that guy to protect our back four. He can do it. It's in his wheelhouse too. He might not be, you know, a luxury passer of the ball, but TJ, passing of the ball hasn't been Arsenal's problem. It hasn't been our problem. Most of our problems has been conversion rate. Our conversion rate, you know, even if we did score goals, yeah, but our conversion rate against teams that are quite stubborn, you know, sometimes
I'm not
it could do
disagreeing
us
with you
harm.
there. I'm not disagreeing with you there.
It could do us harm, you know, it could do us harm. So we do need, you know, the passing is not the problem, because I knew you were talking about Zubimendi to come in. You know, he has a more better pass accuracy. I hear that. I understand that. But again, Arsenal's problem is in the passing of the ball. It's more about, you know, controlling of the match, the mentality. And if Merino comes in, TJ, man, that'll be a good one. You know, he's left-footed. He can play free kicks. He can score goals. He has, you know, he has a bullet
I will say one
down there
thing.
in his left foot, man.
I
He's
will
really
give
that good.
Marino.
I don't know why you don't like the guy. Aerial ability, top notch.
I never
Ground
said I
ability,
didn't like the
top
guy. I'm
notch.
sure he's a nice guy. If I knew Spanish, we could go out and have a beer, like and talk footy. Like, I'm sure he's a very, very nice guy. But I'm talking about, what does he bring to Arsenal that is levels above what we have now? Is he a better 8 than Kai Havertz? No, he's not. Is he a better? Is he a better 8? He's not. He's not.
No,
he's not.
he is.
I watched. See. Here's the
He
thing.
is a
I don't
better
rate
8
Kai Havertz.
than
I don't
Kai
rate.
Havertz.
Hold on. I don't rate Kai Havertz in the 8, but Kai Havertz can pass the ball vertically. He did. Watched it during the preseason. He did an okay job, but against real Premier League talent in real Premier League games, I don't think he can do it, and he's proven that he can.
Is anyone agreeing with
Marino,
TJ? Is anyone agreeing with TJ right now?
I have not watched Merino like that, so I know. But the chat will tell us. Hey, chat, let us know.
TJ?
We're gonna find out. Hey, chat, who do you think's a better 8, Havertz or Merino? We're gonna find out.
Is better in the 8 than Merino?
We're going to find out. We're gonna find out. Hey,
I would love to find out. I would love to find out, but I just don't think the point I'm trying to make, and people can disagree with me. That's fine. The point I'm trying to make is there is no significant improvement. Is Mikel Merino? I will give him this. He's better than Fabio Vieira.
For sure.
Who also played for Sporting, which, you know who else played for Sporting? Paulinho. Why didn't we get Paulinho? Sorry, I'm never going to get off of that. Anyway, all I know is
that's why TJ, too injury prone, man, too injury prone.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Dude, all I know is look, Tony, like, we're not going to get a striker because the dominoes aren't falling enough, and we're delaying on getting the job done in Merino. This whole Merino thing is a distraction from the fact that we are not going to get a 9, which is what this fan base has been crying out for over a year since Aubameyang left. Let's just be honest. So let's call it 2.5 years since Aubameyang left. We have not had a serious striker at this club. Got a freaking Lacazette, who I like as a person, wasn't good enough. Gabriel Jesus has proven he's not good enough. You're talking about missed opportunities. He's a big factor in that. Gabriel Martinelli went in, could do a job. That's not his natural position. Trossard, not consistent enough. And I don't need to get into Havertz. So it's one of those things where, look, we are not doing the business that needs to get done. Do I like the fact that we brought in Calafiori? Yes, I'm excited to see what he can do at the left back position against Premier League talent. Merino, again, not good enough. And then who else did we bring in? We brought in Ajax's third string goalkeeper, and we completed the loan to buy move for David Raya. That's it. That does not show me intention that you are going to make significant strides to get that extra 2-3 points to beat Man City. Mikel Arteta said it himself while he was in LA. He said, we are going to need to get 120 points. We are going to need to win every match. And he's right. He's right. But I don't think we have the personnel, and I don't think we have the approach to do it.
Right.
I'm
Before
looking
you go,
at
Tony,
people
one sec.
slagging off.
Tony, one sec.
Oh,
Let me just get to these couple super chats and then you can respond, my guy. Big up Lee Slims for the super chat. Big up all my Keticians in the building as
big
well.
up Lee Slim.
Every single time he says, I understand the Calafiori signing is okay, but he isn't what Arsenal needed in capital letters. Gyökeres was the needle mover we needed, and also Calafiori seems like he would have came regardless. Calafiori did from the outside looking in, and he wasn't what you needed, but again, Arsenal need other areas. Clearly a striker and a central midfielder. Go on, Tony. What do you think? What's your response?
Lee Slims, that's wrong. You're absolutely wrong. What do you mean by we don't need Calafiori? Do you know that Arsenal were just a bit lucky last season, just having Saliba's fitness levels to be at least a little bit perfect. Let me say just a little bit perfect last season. We knew what happened 2 seasons ago when he got injured and how our season just collapsed from there. What did people say? Oh, they did not buy a backup like for like a defender who would come in and slot into that central defensive slot that Saliba left gaping. So now that we've gone to the market and brought in a defender, an Italian defender, and by the way, even before this guy played the first game, I saw some Arsenal fans saying that this guy is shit, saying that this guy is not, he's not going to cut it in the Premiership, saying that he's out here to muddle. Well, after his cameo in that game against Lyon, I hope you guys eat your words. Just see, guys, I like people to be balanced in their arguments. Give people a chance. Give people a chance. Yeah? How about that? Now, I'm in the charts here, and everyone is absolutely slagging off Merino. This is a Euro Championship winner.
Yeah.
That these guys are desecrating his name out here in the charts. Yeah. It isn't fair. It's the same thing. 2 weeks ago, a week ago, I saw everyone, slagging off this Calafiori signing. Everyone has totally forgotten that Saliba could be injured. Anything can happen. It's possible with Arsenal. We've seen time without number. We've seen injuries deal us the most clearest form of that is Jurrien Timber. By the way, Jurrien Timber is back in training today. Thank God we have him back. Now we have luxury. And the most important thing, Flawless will be having competition for places down there.
I'm in agreement with you. I think Calafiori. Hey, Tony, I agree with you. I think Calafiori is a good signing for you, lot. I think it's a good signing.
Lee Slims, what are you talking about? We don't need him. Are you serious? Big up to Lee Slims, though. What do you mean? You just want players who will come here and just sit on the bench? No, we need players who will come here and give the best and be in a competition mode. I want them to compete for places. That's what we need. We're a big club. Let's freaking act like one, where players have to compete for places and then push this team forward. Is our club side doing the business that we're supposed to do? Maybe not. No, we're not, because we need a striker. We still need a center midfielder. If this Merino deal goes through, we have that. We still need a striker to come in. Plus, we still need someone, because this is an area everyone has totally thrown away. It's that area where Bukayo Saka is going to be injured this season. See, guys, that guy has completely been ran to the ground this season. Yeah? Using, at Arsenal, using heroes. This guy hasn't even had 2 weeks of rest in about three seasons. It's horrible. We need a like-for-like signing than that right-hand flank. How about that? To come and give Bukayo Saka a breather. I was talking about Leroy Sané. Everyone were acting, they were covering their nose for Leroy Sané. He's a serial winner. What are you talking about? He's a centurion with Man City. What are these guys chatting about?
That's crazy.
Bro, I don't know, man. I'm tired of these Arsenal fans. These guys are clowns.
All right, big up Cam every single time for the super chat. He says, Tony, don't want us winning the league. Shaking my head, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. I think that he's talking about here was in regards to you talking about Moreno, because Cam's not with the Moreno signing at all. He's not with
No,
it
I get that, and I
whatsoever.
respect that. And again, guys, I respect Cam. You know, I've been with him on the show, so I'm
Well,
not
of
going to
course.
speak ill of him.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
And
I
Slim
love
says,
Slim.
I'm not slagging it off. He said he just wasn't the guy we needed. He put needed in capital letters to get through the door first. So he's saying he wanted signings before that, which I do understand that. Wanting a striker, the central midfielder.
Nobody was rushing the door for Calafiori.
Yeah, that's fair. No, that is fair.
Yeah.
And he's saying, listen to you now. This is what he's saying. We need a striker. That's all I'm saying. Gyökeres should have been first priority. Calafiori could have came in any time after. So he's talking about how you didn't prioritize, which I do understand that. I do understand. Even though I think Calafiori, again, is a good signing for you lot. Striker in a sense, but I don't think you sign a striker and a central midfielder. You get one or the other. And it's looking like
it's going to be a central midfielder, a mediocre
Kai Havertz in the 9.
With Kai Havertz in the 9.
See, guys, if you guys want to go down the rabbit hole with me, then let me take you there. It's simple. Yeah. Arsenal isn't getting a striker. Guys, you guys should be prepared for this. I'm already prepared. I've prepared my mentality for it. Mikel Merino hates strikers. How about that? He doesn't like strikers. That's it. He's not going to bring in a striker.
He signed Havertz. He signed
but
Jesus
again,
as well.
We already have our striker in Kai Havertz. Anyone who is deceiving themselves that Arsenal is going to go and get a striker, you're lying. You're deceiving yourself, and you're lying to yourself. You only have heartbreaks at the end of the transfer window because no striker is coming in. That's why I'm saying we need these wingers to come in. Either a winger like Leroy Sané, maybe a Coleman who can come in. Yeah, good. Then we'll try a shot in the dark. But Mikel Merino, as he is not going to get a striker. I doubt it. TJ, Ivan Toney, 100 million. Yeah, around January. Yeah, right now his price is 40 million, and Mikel Merino completely acts as if this guy doesn't exist.
Yeah,
he doesn't want a striker. It's clear.
He doesn't want Ivan. No, he doesn't want Ivan Toney. That's
he's not
I
think
he wants a striker. He just doesn't want Ivan Toney.
Even throw away that Ivan Toney. He doesn't want a striker. All the news you're seeing out there, Victor Osimhen, Gyökeres, they're lies. They're pure lies. There's a gimmicks. There's a marketing strategy. It's all lies. It's bullshit. It's all lies. Yeah. No, TJ, can you believe it that our first, with all the news you've been hearing about Merino, out there in the blogs and everywhere, in the Sun, Daily Mail, everything is all a lie. Arsenal just placed the bid yesterday morning. All these months we've been hearing about Merino, it's just yesterday morning this guy started to bid for him. While we've been hearing this thing, it looks like Arsenal has already bid for this guy, a long time ago. It's all lies, it's all gimmicks. We know it's how Arsenal operates. Yeah, it's how we operate, it's how we move in this market. It's something done. This guy doesn't want a striker. But even if we're not going to get a striker, I've prepared my mind for that. Let's get in wingers that can at least chip in goals from the wings.
You ain't getting no wingers. You ain't getting no wingers. You ain't getting no wingers. Let me get a couple more super chats as well.
We're gonna be watching Fabio Vieira in relief for Saka.
No, we've been linked to Coleman. We've been linked to Coleman, and I heard that those links are very, very strong. Also, I think Leroy Sané has been thrown into that mix too. But again, let's wait and see. Because it looks like Bayern Munich is on fire sale. They just bailed out our guy Flawless. See, there comes a time, when our friends need a bailout. Come on, man. Man United. Come on, guys. Let's be happy. Let's be happy for Flawless. Man, other channels, guys, this guy doesn't work for the signings anyway. Flawless doesn't. But, I got some couple.
He doesn't work at all.
Yeah. Let me just clarify that. No twerking over here. So
and shaking their bum seriously on social media space. about Delic and Farouzi or whatever that guy's name is.
So to clarify, people,
on,
just to let you lot know, there's no twerking or shaking bims over here.
Just guys are shaking their bums for
make sure
Delic and all these pretenders and clowns. Oh my days, man.
No twerking or shaking bums over it. Just to clarify for everyone, too. Big up to Lex for the super chat. He just put Asna dead side. Big up my guy Lex. Hope you're blessed, my G. Big up to Camcam as well. He's saying, I said this about Saka in January 2023. It's documented on this channel. Camcam spoke about Saka and him potentially being burnt out, and there's a need for Arsenal to go and sign a backup. But yeah, and Lee Slims, he's saying, saying getting a winger is as bad as saying Havertz plays better in midfield. Arteta will not play anyone over Saka. It seems that way, Lee Slims. He's not having it.
No, I doubt that because I'm very sure this season Bukayo Saka will get injured. Bro, it's sure. It's sure. This guy's been he has been run aground. The guy is tired. TJ, last season he barely survived. Tired.
He didn't even go on tour.
He barely survived last season. And this guy was hit lots of times last season. Knocks after knocks, injected with lots of, pain relievers and painkillers. Yeah. This season, he might not survive. Bro, I don't see him surviving all those kicks this season, man. Not after the Euros. Not after the kind of season we had last season, man, where he barely survived. And not even a 2 weeks rest for the guy. Come on, man.
He's a No. Here's the thing, Tony. He didn't come to the U.S. He had a month off. He's gonna be okay at least to start the season. Now, I do agree with you that we need to have a proper backup, but we know that Edu and Arteta are not prioritizing that. They're planning on putting Reece Nelson and Vieira in that position behind them. Pause. And we're just gonna be we're gonna be in the exact same position we were before. The exact same. Oh, here we go. Because and here's the thing. Is Vader has a point here.
No, you know where this stems from. No. Where this stems from specifically is because obviously, in the quarterfinal of the Champions League, Haaland and De Bruyne went off against Real Madrid during, I think it was normal time or extra time because they were quote unquote tired. So I'm like, every time we mention Real Madrid in the Champions League with Manchester City, shout out to Vader, I say, make sure Haaland and De Bruyne are fit enough and don't get tired in the quarterfinal of the Champions League in extra time when that was the final before the final. But you lot, make sure you subscribe to Vader Games TV. Shout out to Vader. Hope you're blessed, Vader, as well. And Cam saying, I actually agree with Tony, to be honest. I can see him getting a long-term injury this year. I can't lie. Hopefully not. I don't wish injury on no player. Hopefully that doesn't happen. That being said, you mentioned at the start of the show, Tony, maybe Moreno's on his way, but one person who is currently staying at Arsenal is Eddie Nketiah. Deals fell through with Marseille because of the price point. Thoughts on that, Tony? Happy about it? Not happy about it? Talk to us.
See ya, guys. Yeah, last week I was here with TJ, my brother, Flawless, my brother also. I was talking about Eddie Nketiah. Both of them laughed at me. They had a hearty laugh. They laughed at
every
me
week
when I was saying that this guy wants to leave this football club. He wants to see this guy needs playing time. He knows this, that he needs playing time. He needs it, for his career. Unless he's a complete clown, see, I know he's a
That's
clown
all well
in
and
terms
good.
of playing.
Tony, what do you think? Tony, what do you think of Nketiah staying? Tony, what do you think of Nketiah staying at Arsenal currently? That's what I want to know. What are your thoughts on him?
Let's get to the background of the whole thing. Because when I was telling you guys that he wants to leave, his intent is to leave, you guys laughed me off. You guys laughed. You had a hearty laugh.
So why is he saying? So he's gonna kick. So he's gonna kick.
Now no one is laughing now.
So no,
the
I'm
news
laughing.
came
I
out
am
this
because Nketiah is staying. So I love that.
Good.
I love that Nketiah is staying. I love that. That's
earlier
great.
this week, it came out that details of that pre-agreement he had with Marseille came true. It showed that Eddie Nketiah actually agreed to 50%, guys. 50%. Reduction in his wages to move to Marseille.
So he's going to kick up a so Tony, he's going to kick up a fuss, and so now he's staying at Arsenal. That means he's so unhappy he's going to kick up a fuss.
No.
He's going to ask for a transfer request.
That he wants to live. All I'm saying is that he wants.
I think if the opportunity arises, this is where you got it mistaken.
But when I said it, you laughed me off.
Yes, because that's not what we're saying. No. Because here's the difference in what I
don't change it.
I'm not changing it. I'm not. You do yourself dirty. It's not changing the narrative. As I explained to you last week, and I'll explain to you again this week.
Guess who's come to the market for him? Guess who's come to the market for him?
Who?
Bournemouth. TJ. Did I tell you Bournemouth was gonna come? Yes or no?
That's all well and good. The point I'm making is
because when I said it,
there's a difference.
Let's laugh at me. Same thing.
Yes,
and he comes in and it shows that he's taking a pay cut.
Go on. Okay, like here's the thing: is there's a difference between being unhappy at a club and wanting to leave, and then leaving when a good opportunity arises. To me, Eddie Nketiah is the latter. Because if he wants to leave, that means he's going to kick up a fuss, hand in a transfer request, not turn up to training. His agent's going to be putting out news. There's been nothing of that from Eddie Nketiah's camp. Is he happy at Arsenal? Yes. But if the correct opportunity arises, would he leave Arsenal? Also, yes. That opportunity was Marseille. That was the point I was making. I made that point last week. I made that point this week. I stand on it.
He's taking a pay cut because his football career dies at Arsenal. Because let's think about this logically.
No, it's already dead.
What team is going to want him?
It's going to be resurrected.
It will die. It's dead.
Before you continue, I want to hear this man's thoughts on it.
He wants out.
Shout out to Eli in the cup, man.
Oh, yes.
What you saying, Eli?
What's good? What's good?
My guy.
Hey, listen. First and foremost, how's everybody doing today?
All blessed, family, man. All good, man.
Better now that you're here, bro.
Eli, how you doing, brother?
I mean, I'm good. I mean, I'm hearing all this glazing of this club in the chat when we know this club ain't serious. You see this moniker right here? You see that right there? That's what my fucking club is. It's not serious.
This is it.
This club ain't serious, bro.
True.
I lost my shit the other day.
You did.
I lost my shit. Like, I've been real cool. I've been calm. This whole transfer window, this whole saga, I've been cool. I've been calm. I've been collected. I'm like, this club cannot possibly make me angry. And they made me fucking angry. They made me fucking angry. Like, I'm so pissed right now. Bro, you don't understand how angry I am right now. Like, I haven't been this angry in a long time. I haven't been this angry. Like, we're on the cusp of possibly winning the league. We should have won 2 years in a row. But the fact that we're so close, literally 2 players away, everybody can see the glaringly obvious, choices that we need to go for, but they choose not to. Why? Because they're complacent. They're cool with top 4. They're okay with just making Champions League. They don't care about trophies. They don't care about this fan base. They just care about money. What's going to make them the most money? What's going to make them, look good in the eyes of the fans? What's going to make the fans, back off? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can we do to make it seem like we're doing just enough to where the fans don't get on our back and try to get us out this club? And I'm going to say this right now. The biggest mistake this club ever did was let the Cronkies in. Because ever since they came in, this club's went to shit. It's went to shit. Like, I have not really had a chance to enjoy Arsenal like I should. As a quote unquote big club, this bitch ass club is not acting like one. And y'all know me, I don't really curse like that.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't curse like that.
But Eli, there's a different dimension to the whole story. The Kroenkes, I've spent $1 billion. See, guys, I'm not exaggerating. I exaggerate a lot. We know that, but I'm not exaggerating on this. $1 billion, $1 billion on this club in transfers. See, I can count how many club sides, how many owners have spent that amount of money, for their club sides. The Kroenkes have dished out $1 billion.
That's all well and good, Tony, but they're not spending it efficiently. They're not doing it in ways that we should be, moving. You know what I'm saying? Look at how Man United's moving. The minute they get a modicum of fucking, semblance of order, they start moving like a big fucking club. And they're not getting pushed around. They're making phenomenal deals, and they're actually addressing issues that they need to address. They went out and got center backs because they needed center backs. They got a fullback. They possibly going in for midfielders. They got a striker. You know what I'm saying? They got basically every area that they've needed to address, they've addressed. Aston Villa's went out and did it. West Ham's went out and did it. You know what I'm saying? And neither of these teams are considered quote unquote big clubs, but yet they've done more business than we have. They've actually went out and addressed, the areas that they needed to address. Because why? It looks like they're actually fucking care. Which this club doesn't seem to, they don't seem to care.
3 signings, Eli, one of which were actually legitimate. One.
It's crazy. It's crazy to me.
It's crazy.
And then the fact that we're talking about, getting rid of all this deadwood, where are they gone? What has Edu been doing?
He went out on loan,
what has he been cooking? What has he been cooking? He ain't been doing shit. He just been sitting on his hands. Just sitting on his hands. Like, what has he been doing? Like it doesn't make any sense. Why?
He's in Spain sunning himself negotiating for Moreno. Sorry to interrupt.
Bro, he's in Spain sipping on margaritas, chilling on the beach. He ain't doing shit else but that. That's all he's doing. Oh, Edu's in Spain. He's been sighted in Spain. Oh, yeah, he chilling on the beach sipping margaritas.
Eli, you saying you've been working harder than this.
But guys, wait. But guys,
yeah. He working hard on his tan. He working harder on his tan than he is. Hey, he gonna come back looking tanner than Ben White.
Eli, see, look at this skin, yeah? Look at this skin. What if, for some reason, yeah, before the transfer window ends, Edu Gasper goes, gets in a Merino, gets in maybe a Leroy Sané or Coleman, the way I'm hearing it's going to happen, and for some reason, yeah, brings in Ivan Toney for 40 million. Would you go into a U-turn as quick as you've already talked about them not acting fast in the market? Would you change your reaction towards them right now if this signing?
If we actually address what we need to address, then yeah.
Marino? Okay.
Nah, not Marino. No, not Marino.
Before we get to that,
Tony.
Eli's fault as well. Before we get to that, Eli, just 1 second. You lot run up the likes. You're clearly entertained. Over 60 people in the building. Let's get us up to 55 likes, people. Hit the like button. Like check 1212. Mods, please get everyone liking who is in the chat. Make sure whether you're in the chat or not, if you're watching live or watching this back after, run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button on the channel as well. Subscribe to TJ's channel, Tony's channel. Links are in the title as well. But Eli, as you were saying, Moreno, not a fan of the Moreno deal. Talk to us.
Nah. Let me tell you about Moreno, Tony. I watched the vast majority of Real Sociedad's games last year, and he was their worst midfielder by far. Easily their worst midfielder.
Eli,
like, this dude cannot pass. He cannot progress the ball. You know who was doing that? Brace Mendez and Zubamendi for that team.
Come on, man. He has penetrative.
You know what Moreno was doing? He was just running around like a chicken with his head cut off.
I'm not saying it's elite, but he does have penetrative passes, true passes. He has it. He has that in his armory. I watch Sociedad's games.
What, once every 7?
I'm not saying
once every 7 or 8,
but I'm saying he's a decent midfielder, and he's left-footed. Naturally slot into that left center mid.
Hey, you know who else is left-footed?
And I don't want to see Kai Havertz play left center mid.
Yusuf Fofana, who's also cheaper. 20 million we can get him for. Why are we not in for him? Also left-footed. Way better player than Moreno will ever be.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? If it makes sense, Arsenal won't do it.
He won the Euros though, Eli.
Oh yeah. He scored a goal, and he also had one of the worst pass percentages in the fucking Euros.
So we're gonna throw it down the toilet.
As a midfielder,
Marino won the biggest championship, at least the second biggest championship, in the world. Come on, man. Eli, don't do that, man.
No.
Hey,
Just because you
but
don't like
check
the
this,
guy
Tony.
and
Do you
understand
want
why
a
you're
player?
dying on this hill. I'll never
Then
understand.
Merino is now, the way you're
Let
talking about
me ask you this
Merino
though,
in the
Tony.
chart,
Let me
as
ask
if
you this,
it's
my
some,
brother. Let me ask you this.
Oreo wrappings or some pie wrappings and relics of the bomb. Come on, man. Let's don't do this. Yeah.
Hey,
Merino
let me
is a
ask you
very,
this.
very, very decent player. He's a very, very decent player.
Let me ask you this, Tony.
Very decent player.
Would you want any player that has failed in the Premier League before and has not really ripped up trees afterwards? Because that's exactly what Merino is. He came in, he failed. Not once, but twice.
No, see,
Twice.
again,
He's come into the Premier League and he's failed.
See, Eli, you'll be lying to yourself if you say that you've never failed. You will be lying to yourself if you said you've never failed.
This is the mighty
I'll be
Arsenal
lying to myself if
who's quote unquote
I've
pushing
never
for
failed.
titles, right? Pushing for titles, right? And we're going out and getting a midfielder that has 59% pass completion.
There has been some little
59% pass
failure here and
completion.
there.
59.
He had to scrub to get to where he is right now. The same thing I see with this guy. See, let's don't act as if we're superhumans. Yeah, this guy came to Newcastle. Yeah, I know. He had a bad time. He had a horrible time at Newcastle. But he's grown as a player. His stature has grown. He's more of a.
But he's still shit. He's still shit though. 59%. I will keep bringing that up. 59%.
I do like your person, and I do like your stuff, but come on, man, I'm not having it that Merino is shit.
Listen, bro,
I'm not having it.
If I'm going for a midfielder, I want him to actually pass and break lines, which this guy can't do. 59. Tony, I will keep bringing this up. 59% pass completion. How is that good enough for Arsenal?
Real quick. I want to ask Tony this question. Tony, we bring in Merino, do we win the league?
No, because it's
okay. Then what are we doing here?
I've not said that. No, because it's a whole spectrum. Because if we bring him in, he only helps us in some certain ways. He helps us show that left centre mid. And again,
I'll be real, Tony.
With this premiership, you can play in different dimensions. Let's don't act as if there aren't squads that come in and truncate the way Arsenal play. You need a different kind of formation, and you need players who could fit into this different formation. He could play in a mid three. He could play in a mid four. He could play in a double pivot. He does this. It's in his wheelhouse. He has penetrative passes. He could shoot from outside the box. He's left-footed, classically left-footed, by the way. He has a powerful left shoot. Left foot. He could score from outside the 18-yard box. He's a bully in the middle of the park. When Declan Rice makes those,
that's the word you're looking for, Tony.
He's a beast. He's a beast.
Nah,
he's a beast. I'm sorry.
Everything that you're saying, Tony, is literally what Yusuf Fofana can bring to this team and more.
He's grown,
and he's cheaper.
Beast.
He's grown.
Wallace, do you want us to buy Merino?
I don't know too much about him, so I can't even really comment. But like the
way
that
based on the reaction of me,
based on what I've heard, I hope you signed him today. From what I've heard. I hope you signed him
listen,
today.
I'd rather play Zinchenko there than ever see Merino come to this club. I'll be real. Like I don't want this guy. This guy's not good enough.
Eli's correct.
He's a waste of money.
Eli's cooking. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen somebody cook and drive at the same time, but he's absolutely doing it right now.
No, he's cooking though. He's cooking though. Of course, I do respect Eli.
He just named the one player that, while he is an absolute shit left back, he has proven that he can pass the ball forward. He has linked up from that left back position at times and passed the ball vertically and gotten the assist. We're talking about Zinchenko here. Can we say the same about Merino? Just saying.
But again, they don't play. They don't play in the same range. Merino is a seasoned midfielder.
What same range? It defines same range. Define same range.
He played midfield. He played midfield for Man City.
No, I'm talking of Merino. Merino isn't a left back.
I'm talking about comparing Zinchenko to Merino.
Zinchenko ain't a left back either.
Really?
Yeah, but
Zinchenko that
Zinchenko is a
every
midfielder
Arsenal
that can
fan
actually pass
wants
the
out of
ball
this
forward.
football club. Come on, man. Everyone
Well, no,
wants
that's
Zinchenko out of the
Tony.
football
That's the
club.
comparison I'm trying to draw. That's the comparison I'm trying to draw. Is that we are talking about bringing in somebody to play the 8 that cannot pass the ball vertically. His pass percentage is sub 60%, and that's supposed to inspire me as an Arsenal supporter. I'm still gonna watch him because I'm a masochist. But like we're gonna end up getting our fucking hearts broken, bro.
Hey yo,
it's true. What?
See ya, guys.
Hey, listen, at this point,
TJ
all
Stakes
three of us
aren't
are
the same
masochists,
as
man.
Funny
Watching
Club
this
Gunner
club.
TV.
It's like we're suckers for punishment.
Yep.
That's exactly what we are, because this team knows exactly how to bludgeon us.
See ya, Eli.
Yeah, we're about to win the Premier League trophy. We're standing at the altar. We're about to get married, and then the best man comes in and steals our bride. Like it happens every season.
Let me tell you the truth. Merino represents that guy that we can only get right now. To be very sincere with you.
What do you mean only getting? You getting a beast? You getting a beast?
You know what? Yeah. You know
Hey.
what? Yeah.
I'm getting a beast.
You know what, yeah?
I'll be real. I'll be real.
Where I'm coming from.
If it's Merino or nothing, I'm taking nothing.
He doesn't go for this Merino.
If
he doesn't take Merino, he's going for no one. So it's better we get this one that is at least decent than getting no one at all.
I'd rather take no one than Marino, bro. Marino does not improve us. I feel like he only hurts us. He's hurting us, bro. Because you want to know why I say he's hurting us more than he's helping us? Because the wage, the money, we already quote unquote skint. So if we buy him, we ain't buying nobody else. I'd rather spend that money that we're slated to buy him. I'd rather go and get a striker. Just give them Eddie plus cash, and then boom, there's Tony.
What is the price point? I've not seen any prices. What is the actual like rumored figures? Anyone in the
40,
chat?
40,
50
talking about for Tony or Marino?
Marino, it's like 20 to 30.
They're looking for 30 million.
Yeah. I heard anywhere between, I think 17 was the lowest I heard.
Yeah, man.
35 was the highest I heard.
30 is what it's going to be, like a 27 to 30 in
that's what I was hearing.
Yeah.
And it's not Moreno, man. It's Mikel the Beast Moreno.
Bro, I'm telling you, just slap another 30. Slap another 30 on there and get Tony.
What? You called him a beast. Did you not call him a beast, Tony?
Yeah, he's a beast.
There we go then. So Mikel the Beast Moreno.
Hey, he can go be a beast for Real Sociedad like he has been. He's been stinking out the joint. Beast status. He stank, boy. He trash.
I like the guy. And I think he would. And see, while TJ is having a hearty laugh down there.
I'm having a good time. Eli's cooking, bro. This is genuinely
while
made
TJ and Eli, are having a very, very great hearty laugh, I'm seeing beyond, because I know this team isn't ready to spend. Trust me, man. This is a team that's very, very comfortable with Fabio Vieira on the bench. This is a team that's very, very comfortable with Rich Nelson on the bench. Come on, guys. What are you telling me? If we go bring in a Merino, which is the only logical situation we can have right now, because these guys aren't going for any other person.
No. It's not. That's not the only logic. Let me stop you right there, Tony. Fofana, bro.
No. Do you understand my drift?
20 million.
Do you understand my drift? They are not going for. He's not going to go for him. Are you down this rabbit hole with me? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Arsenal isn't going to go for
No, I don't, because if we're Arsenal, we should be able to go out and get him. That's my thing.
Well,
if we're supposed to be this so-called big club, then we should be able to have this pull to go and get Fofana. 20 million, that's an easy deal. That's an easy deal. It's easy. It's way easier than this Marino deal.
Now he's coming back.
Oh no, I'll switch over to my phone and join for my car.
Got you. No stress. You might carry on. No stress, TJ. Go on. You might carry on, man. You getting a beast, man, according to Tony. For 20 to 30 years.
Fofana's the actual beast. That's the guy you want. Like, trust. Like, I've actually watched Fofana. This dude he is a machine, bro. Like, he might not be He might not be like the best in terms of like quality, but he's still very techy on the ball. He can progress the ball, you know, very strong, very athletic. And you know, anybody that plays in that French league, when they come over to the Premier League, that because you know the French league is similar in style to the Prem in terms of how physical it is. So Fofana making that transition, it won't be as drastic as if Moreno were to come over. Because if Moreno were to come over, bro, trust me, bro. You don't want that. You don't want that issue, bro. He'll get bullied. He'll get bullied, bro.
Really, but,
you
but again,
wait,
I'm sorry, man. So do you rate the French league in that position? Do you rate the French league than the Spanish La Liga? I just want clarity in what you're saying.
Listen, bro, I rate every league because every league has ballers that we haven't heard of. You know what I'm saying? Like we just gotta this is why I watch pretty much a lot of the French league. I watch a lot of La Liga. I watch a lot of Serie A just so I can see like up and coming talent, and I like to see football other than the Prem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's how I was able
Tony.
to,
Tony don't rate the Portuguese league. You don't think he has ballers there. He's not a fan of the Portuguese league.
Hey man, listen. All these leagues that I'm naming have better ballers than the Prem.
Am I lying, Tony? You said there's scripts there in the Portuguese league. You don't rate the league.
Really?
No, not Portuguese. No, the French. No, wait, yeah, the French league because we were talking about Euro. That's
they lie on me.
The French league. No, he don't rate the French league.
They lie on me. I will. But you know what? Yeah, I have a hard back. Yeah, I have a hard back.
Hey, yo, number one, number two.
Whatever anyone says in the chat, you know,
French
I have
league.
a hard back.
No. I was right. No. He don't rate the French league. That's it. That's why he's asking you about Fofana.
I don't rate the French league. Yeah, that's correct.
No.
I don't rate the French league.
Their best players are from the French league, but you don't rate the French league. It's crazy. But we move.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Tony? You know who else came from the French league? You know who else came from the French league? No. Aubameyang came from the French league. Like he played there. You know who else played there?
So did Lacazette.
Thierry, yep. Lacazette played there. Yep. You know who else? You know who else played there? You know who else played there? Saliba played there. Gabriel played there.
Signings from France.
Oh, we don't rate the French league, huh?
Did you remember Chamak coming to this football club, gracing the football league for Arsenal, gracing our shirt? Marion Chamak, one of the most disgraceful strikers I've seen.
But how many in terms of successes compared to failures coming from the French league? We've had more successes than failures.
In his lifetime, you've had in your lifetime. That's the league that produced the most successes for you, lot. In his lifetime, that's the league. That's the league you shit on. Most of them have worked for you. There's been more successes than non-successes. Okay, Shamak.
Because if you remember,
let's name it. Shamak. Who else? Who else failed? Shamak. Who else?
Oh, you need numbers. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Lacazette.
Okay, two. Okay, two. Who else?
Aladiare. Yaya Sonogo. Come on, flawless, man. You don't want to do this with me.
Four? No, carry on. We got four. Carry on. You got four. No. Stop. No. Stop. Carry on. Name the rest. That's 4 in 30 years. Yes. 4. You got 4 in 30 years. Go on, carry on the rest. You got 4 in 35 years. Carry on. You got 4. Carry on. 4. Carry on.
I just gave you 4.
Hey, yo, carry on,
bro.
Carry on.
I just gave you 4.
Carry on. Name more. 4 in 35 years is not a lot. 4 in 35 years is not a lot. 4 in 35 years is not a lot. So carry on. But the reason why you don't want to carry on, because you know exactly what I'm going to do when I name all the successes. So go on. We got 4. Go on. Name the rest. Now he's stumbling. Now he got nothing to say. Now,
come on, man. We got 3 and 5 years too. I'm just saying.
I'm talking about players that came to Arsenal.
Forget all that. Carry on. If you have so many failures from there, you can name more than 4 in 35 years. Name more.
I just gave you 4 who
I know you did. Name more, and I agree with you. Name the rest. We got 4. Name the rest.
I don't have any more numbers to give to you.
Oh, okay. So you don't have any more. Yes. And how many successes have you had from there? How many successes have you had from there? Much more than 4.
Okay, those successes you're talking about.
Much more than 4.
Those successes you're talking about were in that invincible team.
Those
are the numbers you're gonna give me. Now, I just named.
So they don't count. Wait. So they don't count because they're not in the invincible team. Wait. Hold on. No. So they don't count because they're in the invincible team. Is that what we're saying? All right, sure. They don't count because they're in the invincible team. The side that the goal
will you
that
just
you
listen?
talk about. All right,
Will
bless.
you listen
All
so
right.
that you get
Go on,
to where
listen.
I'm going
Go
to?
on, go on.
I
see
just
where you
named
go.
those
You
4
driving up a
players
cliff.
who came
Go on.
at different
Yes.
times at
Okay.
Arsenal Football Club. That is, they
Mhm.
came through different stages at
Mhm.
Arsenal. Lacazette,
Mhm.
yeah, came longer before Mikel Arteta, but played through Mikel Arteta's reign, and also played through the other
Mhm.
manager, Unai Emery. Yeah,
Okay.
he played at a
Okay.
unique time.
Okay.
What about Aladiare? Also came at a
Who?
different time.
Who was
Also,
that? Who?
Aladiare,
I don't remember.
Jermaine Aladiare. Do you
I don't
remember
remember. Oh, you
Aladiare?
mean Ali? You mean Ali? Oh, you mean Ali Dier, the center forward? That's
Yeah,
why I
yeah,
know
yeah,
you're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know the
He played
pronunciation.
for
Yeah, I know.
Arsenal.
Remember.
It was a
Yes, I
big
remember
flop.
him.
It was
Yes,
a
he was a flop.
massive flop.
I know
Yeah,
he was.
Yaya Sanogo came from
Yeah,
France.
that
Another
was part of the
French.
4 that you named
Yeah, that's part of the
originally.
point.
Yeah,
Yes, we heard
exactly.
you.
So
But he don't want to
are we
name the
now
rest.
talking that 4 is in
But
numbers?
you know what?
Is this
The
what we're
reason
talking
that the
about?
reason why
That
he's
4
going this
is in
far is because
numbers?
he tried. You know, people. For those that don't know, because Eli may not have been in the chat. The reason why he's downplaying the French league so much as an Arsenal fan, which is crazy to me, considering the vast majority of your successes have come from the French league, is simply because he was trying to shit on Euro. That's what it is. So all of a sudden now he don't rate the French
Yeah,
league at all. The only
and again,
world-class player that you have come from the French league. The only world-class player, in your opinion, came from the French league.
I've
But, all
answered
right,
this
cool.
question.
All
Some
right,
come,
sure.
some come, some are cool, some
Hey, yo.
come, some are not cool. That's all I said.
No, you don't rate the league at all. No, you said the leagues. You don't rate the league at all. You said. Let's clarify what you said. You said you don't rate League On at all. But yet the only world-class player at Arsenal, in your opinion, came from that league.
Exactly. I think
Your
it's a
best
farmer's
player, the
league.
better three of your top five, top 5 came from that
Man,
league. What are we
that's my
talking about
opinion.
here?
That's my
Hey,
opinion.
hey, Tony, let me stop you right there. I'm gonna tell you this for free. I'm gonna tell you this for free. This season, PSG ain't winning that league. I'm telling you that for free right now. Clock it.
Sure.
What is this? 7:03 United States Central Time, Wednesday, August 14th. I'm telling you right now that PSG is not winning they're not winning Ligue 1 this year. It's gonna be out of I think it's gonna be out of Marseille and probably I'm gonna say Lille.
Say, man, don't rate the league that produced Kante and Makelele. All right, bet, sure, okay, all right.
Like I said, some some players come from there and they're quite good.
But you don't rate the league at all.
They're not good, but
because we signed Euro. That's why. That's where it stems from. Because United signed
French
Euro.
league doesn't mean that great players won't come out from there or there into great players.
So why don't you rate the league?
So Tony, are you basing this argument? Are you basing this Farmers League argument just based off of the fact that PSG are the primary constituents of winning the league, or are you basing this based off of the games that? Hold on. Or are you basing this off of the games that you like? Do you watch La Liga at all, or are you just basing that based off of just the league finishes?
You don't watch
I
Liga.
just think it's a one-man. I just think it's a one-man league.
Well, you rate the Bundesliga.
So you don't watch it. So you don't watch it.
No, I watch it. I watch it sometimes.
You don't watch it.
You don't rate it.
What did you watch?
I watch.
What did you watch Liga on?
What
did you watch it on?
Come on, man. I have.
When you watch it on?
Man want to send the cops down here for me, man. I see what you're doing, man. You want to put cases for me, right? Oh, man.
You don't watch it. This guy's not sat watching. This guy ain't sat watching Brest versus. This guy ain't sat watching Brest versus Strasbourg. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You couldn't tell me what Toulouse's second kit is, but you watching the league. You don't watch Brest. You don't sit down on the weekend and watch Brest versus Strasbourg.
I've also even done watch-alongs with Steve Mahala. I've done.
You don't watch it regularly.
I think either 1 or 2 or so. With
you watch
Steve
PSG, fam. You watch PSG. You watch PSG. You're not watching Rennes versus Toulouse.
I watch Toulouse games. I watch.
What's Toulouse's second kit?
Games. But again,
what's the color of Toulouse's? Okay, you watch Toulouse. Wait. What's the color of Toulouse's second kit? What is the color of Toulouse's away kit then?
Bro, what is your
exactly? Man, don't know.
Bro? Why are you asking me all these questions?
Because you watch the league, so you should know.
Why are you asking me all these
you
questions?
Should know.
Why do I have to care about what they wear?
What is Toulouse? No.
Tony's like, why you asking all these questions? Asking all these questions.
Man is asking me about what man them are wearing. Why are you asking me? Hey, yo, what are you asking me about what man them are wearing? Come on, man.
Color kit did they wear?
I'll flip
Because
it
you
back
don't watch.
to you.
Yes.
Why are you asking me about what man them I hearing?
Oh shit!
Say that again. Why am I watching what
Why
the
are you
football
asking
team
me
wear?
about what man
Prove
them
out
I'm
to you
wearing, bro?
what color is their away kit? Did you watch the league?
I don't want to hear about what man them
What
are
color is
wearing.
Arsenal's
If
away
you're
kit?
asking me
What
about
color?
what the
Wait.
female
What
team wears,
What color is that?
okay, I could oblige and answer that question.
What color is
Don't
their
ask
away
me
kit? That's
about
what I
what
asked.
man them.
What
Ask me
color is
about
their
what man
away
them
kit?
are wearing.
What color
I'm
is
not
their away
interested
kit?
in what
You're the
man
one who
them are
talk about
wearing.
twerking and
I'm
shaking
interested
bums,
in
but now
what
you want to
the
go down this
ladies
road.
are
You're the
wearing.
man that
Come on.
talks about twerking and shaking
Okay,
bums
let's
and try
throw
to go
that
down
away.
that road. No, let's not throw that away. What
No,
color? What color is their away kit?
it on me, bro.
What color is their away kit?
shit.
What color is their
I'm just
away kit?
trying to
What
feedback
color?
on you.
You watch their league. What color is their away kit? What's the colors? What color is their away kit? Man don't know because man don't watch the league. Man just be talking for talking sake. Man just be talking for talking sake. Man don't watch league.
Man, I told you, I don't rate the league.
Man don't watch league. You don't watch.
Oh shit!
You don't watch it.
Why
You don't watch it.
you
You don't watch it.
Wait,
You don't watch it.
Let's not act as if we're not. See, why would man watch the league that he doesn't rate?
Because you don't watch
it.
You don't watch it.
Are you listening to me?
You don't watch it.
I don't rate the league.
No, you
why
don't
would
watch
I
it.
watch something I
So you
don't
don't
rate?
watch it. So why did you watch it last year if you don't rate it then?
Because I was bored and I just wanted to pass time.
All right, cool. So all the leagues that are playing, so all the leagues that are playing and you choose to watch the one you rate, you don't rate. Wait. All the leagues that are playing and you choose to watch the one you don't
There
rate.
were no games in the Spanish La Liga of my interest.
Of course there was. They always do.
And I put in the PSG game.
So you watch Toulouse versus Strasbourg. Okay, man. Man just be talking for talking sake, man. I bet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't rate the league, but watch mid-table to lose, you know. Don't rate the league, but watch mid-table to lose. Watch Rennes. You know what I'm saying? Watch Strasbourg. All right, bet. Okay. Man, don't watch the league. Man, just talking for talking sake.
Yeah, man, tell him, man. Mbappe league.
You know what I'm saying? What am I talking about? Man don't watch the league. All that to try and crash on your own. That's where it stems from. That's the funniest shit. That's why man put it down. Okay, cool. All right, cool. You don't rate something you've never watched. You're one of them duns. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You're one of them people that will say you rate a player you've never watched.
I could watch it once in a while.
Same way you rate Merino, but I've never watched him. Same way you rate Merino, but don't watch Sociedad games.
Who told you?
You don't watch Sociedad games? Do you watch Sociedad games? How often did you watch Sociedad last season? How often? How many games did you watch?
At least since.
How many games last season of Real Sociedad did you watch?
At least since last year.
How many games of Real Sociedad did you watch last season? How many? I'm flawless. Answer the question. How many games of Sociedad did you watch last season? Just name us a number.
I'm not
just
doing
name us a number because you don't watch Sociedad.
Because we know you don't watch Sociedad. Sociedad is not my football club.
I know you don't.
Hey, I'll be real. Hey Tony, if you watch Real Sociedad, you would know that Merino. Number one, Merino's not that good. Number two, we should be doing everything in our power to get Zubamendi, and if not Zubamendi, then we should be going in for Takefusa. We should going in for Kubo for backup for Saka. You know what I'm saying? Or like one of those two players.
Eli, I totally agree with you. Eli, you've been on some shows that I've been to, at least in the charts or somewhere. You must have heard me talk about Martin Zubamendi. Now, that was the guy that actively made me want to watch Real Sociedad because Arsenal was linked to him. So, I kept watching Sociedad games like frequently to just, get up to speed about Martin Zubamendi.
So you watch 20 Sociedad games
quite frequently to know how he plays.
So you watched 20 Sociedad games last season. That's frequent.
Someone get. See, let me get my point across, man. Or
that's
do you want to just
right? So you watched 20 games. You watched 20 games. We know you didn't watch no 20 Real Sociedad.
Why should I watch 20 games?
You should. I'm not saying you should. I never said you should. I never said you should. Them words never left my mouth. I never said that because I'm talking about you lying. I'm talking about you lying and getting caught out in the lie. I'm good. Nothing. I just love letting you get caught in your lie. That's what it is. That's what I like. And you continue to dig the grave rather than just say, "Well, I've not watched him." All of a sudden, you watch that games.
Brother, it seems like you don't know me, man. I'm a provocateur. I have a hard back.
It's great.
These things you're saying doesn't get to me, man.
Hey,
it doesn't get
yo,
that's crazy. That's crazy. Did you hear that? Did you hear what man just said? Hey, yo. Hey, yo,
Get
use
to
a
me.
different word.
Oh,
Yo,
Tony,
use
you
a
moving wild, fam.
use a different
Doesn't
word,
get to
man.
me, man.
Hey, yo,
Bro,
it's not
I'm
about getting
serious,
to
bro.
you.
It doesn't get to me.
It's not about getting to you. I just like you being quiet and lying in the chat. It's for entertainment. So it's like if you want to double down and lie, I love this. All this because you tried to shit on the Euro side. That's where all this. That's where all this stems from. That's the funniest shit in the world. That's why I carry on. Rather
You
than
know
just say I don't
Euro
know
is
about
shit.
you, it's cool.
You know Euro is shit.
I can't
You
say
know
that.
shit.
I can't say that. You know why? Because I don't want to be gone.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
man just had a little bit
All
of a
right,
nickel with,
Timber was injured. Timber
with the
shit. Then
Arsenal
Timber was
boys
injured. Timber's injured. So Timber
you know,
shit. Timber
they
got
sent
injured and
him
was
straight
shit.
to injury
Timber was injured. So Timber
injury
shit then.
table.
So Timber shit then, according to you, according to that logic, because Timber got injured in his first game. So Timber shit too, yeah.
Come
Oh
on,
yeah,
man.
silence.
At least he
Exactly.
played.
Yeah, exactly.
No. There's no
Exactly.
silence. I'm talking.
Yeah.
At
Timber's
least he
injured. So
played a
Timber was
league
shit.
game. Euro
So because
hasn't
he played
even
one
been to a
game.
league
So he
game.
played one game and got injured.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. So
Well,
shit.
it's a
Okay.
number. It's a
Sure.
number.
All right.
Euro
So
didn't
one
even
game.
play in
Okay. Yeah. Like Paulina
league
being
yet,
injury
and
prone,
he's
he's missed
injured for 3
like
months. Come
Paulina
on, man.
being
Do the
injury
math.
prone and he missed one game. Yeah.
Do the
Same
maths.
same difference. You know what I'm saying? And that. Nah, man, nothing
Do the
United.
maths, man. Do the
Nothing.
maths, man.
We let him off the hook with nothing. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Man,
this
don't
is
want
an
to be
every show occurrence with Tony, bro.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised.
It's not, boy, it's for entertainment. But it's like,
Strasbourg
yo, you ain't
Steve,
just
shut
gonna
up,
lie.
bro. Shut up, man. What do you mean I've never watched him? What do you mean I've never
He didn't play.
watched
He didn't play. He didn't even play the full game certified.
Strasbourg Steve?
So
Are you in
Timber
my
shit.
TV set
he played like
for you to know if
50
I've
minutes,
not watched
bro.
him or
50
not?
minutes and he came off.
I know you watch League One games, but you don't have the right to tell someone stop talking. Strasbourg Steve, I don't like that. I don't like what you said, man. Take that
What did
back.
Strasbourg Steve say?
I
That's
hate
so
it.
crazy.
Don't say that,
What did he
man.
say?
You know I respect you, but don't say that.
Oh yeah, man, it's all good, man. You man the boys. You know what I'm saying, man.
I'm just
You man the
saying,
boys, man.
stop talking. But what do you mean?
Relax.
I'm not on your
Actually,
channel.
that being
If I'm
said,
on your
Tony,
channel, then you say that shit, bro. I'm not on your fucking channel, bro.
Tony, relax, man. You man the boys. That being said, Tony, you're top 8 currently constructed right now. The top 8 in the Premier League, 15th of August, 2024, 1:12 a.m. UK time. What is your top 8 as all the teams are constructed right now in the Premier League? Who you got winning the league? Eli, who you got? You can either start first or 8th. Do you want Eli to go first? Do you want some time to think about it?
No, let Eli go first, man.
You want some time to think of his lies. It's cool. Yeah. No, you want some time to think of your lies. Let
me see if I can feed off his energy.
Eli, floor is yours, man. Either start at first, 8th, either or, fam. Up to you.
Well, let's just start off with what is going to be inevitable, like fucking Thanos. City winning again.
Okay.
Number one, City number one. I got us number 2.
Arsenal 2.
I think there's going to be a massive drop off from Liverpool. Now that I know that they've only signed a fucking goalkeeper. They signed a goalkeeper thinking I was going to placate the fans. Oh, love to see it, man. Couldn't have it to a nicer club, but yeah, but those two, Arsenal.
So you got City,
Man
Arsenal,
City,
Liverpool,
Arsenal.
top 3. You got Liverpool third.
Liverpool, actually, no, I got them in.
Okay, you got third?
I got them dropping off.
Okay,
I got them dropping off. I think they're going 5th. Third, this may surprise some folks, but I got Aston Villa going 3rd.
Okay, Aston Villa 3rd. Okay.
4th.
That's a good one.
Probably. I mean, I want to say Spurs, but bro, one injury and their whole season collapses.
Dominic
This is
Solanke.
actually tough.
They just
you know what?
Dominic Solanke.
You know what? I will go Spurs for 4th.
Spurs 4th. Okay. First.
Yeah, Liverpool 5.
Liverpool 5. Okay,
Liverpool
you got
5.
6.
Newcastle 7th. United 8th. West Ham.
Okay, so just to revisit that, so you got City 1st, Arsenal 2nd, Villa 3rd, Spurs 4th, Liverpool 5th. Who was you 6 again? You were 6?
6th was shit. Who was 6?
Yeah, because it was United 7th.
Yeah.
6 was it Chelsea 6?
You know what? Fuck it. We'll put Chelsea 6.
Okay, Chelsea 6, United 7th, and then who 8th? Newcastle. Oh, you got West Ham.
Damn. You know what? Newcastle.
Newcastle 8th.
Newcastle.
All right,
West.
so we go City,
Yeah.
City, Liverpool. No, sorry, City, Arsenal, Villa, Spurs, Liverpool 5th. 6th was Chelsea, 7th was Manchester United, 8th was Newcastle. All right, cool. Tony, 1 to 8 or 8 to 1, whichever.
I hear you, man. See, 8 would be for me. I think Chelsea would get 8.
It's okay, Chelsea 8th. Cool.
Yeah,
Chelsea 8th.
I don't respect their manager. I think their manager is gonna flop big time. And he's gonna be welcome to the league. So, man, I think that would be a big drop off. 8.
Chelsea 8th. 7th
for Chelsea, yeah. 7th. 7th, I'm looking at 7th. Who did I give 7th to? Manchester United? No. 7th. 7th. Who's done good business this season? 7th. Okay, I'm looking at who do I give 7 to?
It's tough.
Okay, I would just put I'll put Newcastle in 7th.
Newcastle 7th. Okay.
I'll put Newcastle 7th. Then 6th, I will go with 6th. I'll go with 6th. I'll go with Spurs.
6 Spurs. Okay.
I'll go with Spurs.
5th?
6th.
You got 5th?
5th, I will go with 5th, I'll go with the season. 5th, I think West Ham. I'm looking at their signings and I'm
So
saying,
West Ham
okay,
5th.
these guys might just
So you got Chelsea
down the
8th.
line.
Currently, you've got Chelsea 8th, Newcastle 7th, right?
Yeah.
Spurs 6th, 5th West Ham. All right, so someone's missing out then. Who's 4th?
Yeah. 4. Man United for some reason.
Yeah.
This season.
Okay.
Top
4th,
4.
Manchester United. 3rd?
Top 4 this season. 3rd, Liverpool.
2nd? Say it, man. I know you want to say it.
He don't want to say it. He don't want to say it. Hey, listen, Tony, it hurt my soul to say it too, bro. It hurt my soul.
You know what we want to say, man. He wants to say the blue side of Manchester is finishing 2nd. So say it. Say it. You know what you want to say. Say it.
Yeah,
Don't see, just say Manchester City 2nd, Arsenal 1st, because that's what you want to say.
See, you know what? Before I answer my 1st and 2nd, it depends on some setting with criteria. Yeah, Arsenal have to meet some setting criteria. If Arsenal gets in,
forget signings, Tony. It says currently. No. It says currently. Tony. No, that wasn't. There's not no context. No, it wasn't. The reason why we don't need context because it's as currently constructed right now. It's as every team is as of now. So Arsenal, no signings. Manchester City, no more signings. Arsenal, nobody, no more signings. As everybody is constructed right now, the 15th of August.
But again, you can't say that because City have
just
brought in Savio. Arsenal might bring in Merino. No, you can't. You can't put it like that.
Marino's added in. Well, adding Merino and Savio's their player.
Okay, so then what if Ivan Toney comes in?
Is Ivan Toney there currently right now?
No, but what if he comes in? What if
we will revise it at the end of the window. But to save these conversations, that's why I said verbatim. As everybody is constructive, the 15th of August, 2024, 1:20 a.m. UK time.
Okay, Eli can't wait. Eli can't wait to have a laugh.
So let's go. as everybody is constructed, just for you, we'll add Moreno in. Just for you, Arsenal have added in Moreno. So Moreno's added to the current squad. City have got everyone they've got.
No. Moreno.
Okay, so who's finishing second? So who's finishing second? Manchester City or Arsenal?
Arsenal. What we have. God, man. Can't believe I'm saying this shit, man. Damn.
Hey, it hurt me too, Tony. It hurt me too. But you know, the truth hurts sometimes.
How am I doing?
Hey, the truth hurts sometimes, man. Don't inject the Kool-Aid like Jez is telling you to, man. Don't inject it, bro. Don't do it. There's literally no Kool-Aid to be injecting right now.
No, if we don't bring any
this club has not done anything for us to inject Kool-Aid in our veins.
You don't have to add the signings because I said in the question, as everybody is constructed right now, the 15th of August.
Right now, we're not good enough to win the league.
Of course, the end of the window, I'll ask this question again to you and Eli and TJ and everyone, and I'll write it down once the window closes, which I think is the 30th of August. So when we do a show after the 30th of August, I will ask you this question again. I'll ask
then it would be a more fair assessment by then.
Of course, but I'm doing it right now as constructed because there is a chance you don't sign anybody else. Same way there's a chance United might not sign anyone else, or so forth. So we're getting your predictions because the Premier League starts literally tomorrow. The Premier League starts the 16th, is now the 15th of August here. So that's why I'm asking. So you have City as currently constructed. You got City first, Arsenal second. Who did you have third?
No, I did not say City first. I've not even
called
any
team.
I just said Arsenal second. But who you got I didn't call any team first.
Who's first then?
You do your numbers.
Who's first?
I don't know. I just said Arsenal second. So
who's finishing first in your opinion?
I see what you did there, Tony. He doesn't want to say it. I hear it, bro. Trust me. I don't like it any more than you do, bro. But
I don't like it either. But it's the uncomfortable truth. Hey, it's Tony. You got I thought you like you said. Oh, pre-pause. I got a hard back, and you can't say City. You're gonna win the league. What happened? What happened to nothing gets through my skin? I'm tough and this and that.
Man. This guy's wicked.
What do you mean? I'm just using your words. Oh, I'm tough and I'm this and I'm big and I'm bad and I got a hard back and a hard shell.
I didn't say I'm tough. I didn't say
I got a hard shell. I got a hard shell. I got a hard back. I got a hard shell. Nothing bothers me. Blah blah blah. I'm a provocative. I'm provocative. But you can't say you predict the league, all right, big man. Okay, all right, sure, big man. Yeah. You see how people just talk rubbish, people. I got a hard shell. I got a hard back. Blah 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 and all this rubbish. Who's winning the league?
Hey, yo.
Who's winning the league?
Hard back. What is this? What is man them talking about, man?
Hey, you said you got a hard back like a Ninja Turtle, fam. he was just reiterating.
AJB is crazy. This is what Tony was saying. He's tough in this. You got tough skin, hard shell, and all this rubbish. So who's winning the league, Tony? You got first.
No.
Who do you have now? Yes, Tony.
Right now, minus a striker.
You don't have to say minus a striker. It says everybody. So who do you have winning the league?
Bro, what do you want from me?
Answer the question.
What do you want from me? I just said Arsenal second. What do you want?
So who do you have finishing first?
Bro, I don't know, bro. I just told you.
Who do you have finishing first? Who do you have finishing first? We won't move on. I'll just continue to ask you this question. We can say it. I got all night in it, so we can carry on. Who you got finishing first? We're not doing that. Bro. So who you got finishing first? I'll ask you this question from now to the end of the season, so you know what I'm saying, and we just won't have any other conversation. So who do you have finishing first in the league, Tony?
Bro, Arsenal second, bro.
Who do you have finishing first? Who do you have finishing first? Who do you have finishing first?
Okay, good. Then I'll flip it right back. See.
Who do you have finishing first? We ain't getting off this. So who do you have finishing first in the league?
No, then let me tell you.
Who do you have finishing first in the league?
Then let me tell you, right? Yeah. So if Arsenal doesn't sign a striker,
we don't need no context. I've clarified this. We don't need no context. We do not need no context. Who is finishing first in the league, Tony?
I just told you.
Who is finishing first?
The league if we don't sign a striker. It's simple.
Okay, there we go. We got there in the end. Thank you. So you got City first, Arsenal second. Who was third? Who was third again? Who did you have third again?
Liverpool.
Liverpool third, Manchester United fourth. Who was fifth?
Yeah,
Who was fifth again?
remember, but flawless, yeah. Remember, you didn't put Manchester United in top 4, yeah.
I
But
remember
right
that.
now,
Who's
you
your
guys
fifth?
have gone on
Who's
to
your
bring
fifth?
in new
Who's
defenders.
your fifth? Who
Do
was
you
fifth?
change it? Are
Who
you going to
was
change
fifth?
it right now?
I will answer the question in a second. Who was fifth?
Fifth was, I said West Ham. I
West
think
Ham
there'll
fifth.
be
Who
a
was sixth
dark
again? I
horse this
forgot because you
season, and
took so
because they've
long
signed
answering.
players.
I forgot what else you had. So fifth, you had West Ham. Who was sixth?
I think Tottenham.
Tottenham, and seventh was Chelsea. No, eighth was Chelsea. Seventh was who? Newcastle.
Eighth was Chelsea.
All right.
Newcastle,
So we got
I think
City,
there'll be a drop off with
Arsenal.
Newcastle.
So this is Tony is currently constructed 15th of August, 1:26 a.m. We got there in the end, people. City first, Arsenal second, Liverpool third, Manchester United fourth. Fifth was shit. Who was
West
fifth again?
Ham.
I forgot. West Ham was fifth.
West Ham.
Sixth was who? Who was sixth again? Villa? Was it Villa? Who did you have sixth, Tony?
No, I think he had Villa like seventh or something.
No. Chelsea were eighth. Who was? I forgot. I'm gonna lie, but this guy, you know. But we got there in the end anyway.
Wait. No, I'm sorry. That West Ham slot was supposed to be for Aston Villa. I'm sorry, man.
So you got
Villa
Aston
sixth.
Villa fifth.
Yeah, Villa fifth. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Villa.
Yeah.
So you got Villa fifth. So where are West Ham now?
West Ham with the, let me just say ninth.
Okay, so you got Villa fifth.
Yeah.
Who's sixth?
Tottenham.
Okay, seventh was who?
Seventh was Newcastle.
And then eighth was Chelsea. Right. Got there in
Chelsea.
the end. Like pulling teeth.
Go.
You know, we got to make sure you subscribe to TJ's channel, subscribe to Tony's channel. In the title.
What's your top 8?
Let me get to the super chat and I give it you. Let me get to the super chat and I give the top 8. I'm not you. I don't run or duck no smoke. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let me get to the super chat and I get to it. Like I'm not giving my top 8 all this week, but I give the top 8 again. No problem. Big up Cam for the super chat, says Tony. When I get my laptop, we need to talk about this shit, my G. Laughing emoji. Flawless, I'll be back soon, fam.
Big up Cam, man. That's my guy, man.
Hey, big up every single time. You already know.
I hear that, Cam.
And big up Strasbourg Steve. That's my guy, you know.
Yeah, man.
I just went off on him. Sometimes he needs.
Yeah, that was just hella unnecessary.
Times, you know, that's my guy.
So what was you asking me my top 8? So first I had City, second Arsenal, third Liverpool, fourth Chelsea, fifth Villa, sixth Spurs, seventh Manchester United, eighth Newcastle. Any questions, Tony? Any more questions, Tony? See how easy that is to do.
Manchester United. No belief in your team. No chest.
No.
Look who their manager is, Tony.
I don't believe.
Look who their manager is.
No belief. When Said out here saying they're gonna finish top 4.
Yeah, and me and
actually Said is a more older, is a veteran in this game.
You know who you're putting your faith in?
Is a veteran, right?
Wait, hold
on. Tony, you're putting your faith in. My bad. Go ahead.
No, you run it. Go on.
I was just gonna say, you putting your trust in a man that started Bruno in a false 9 with Mason Mount in the midfield, Sancho on the bench.
Bro, it's not my football club. I'm just saying a seasoned veteran was out here saying they're gonna finish top 4. You know, okay. I'll take his word for it.
When you call him a seasoned veteran, in what sense would you mean? Are you talking about his age, or when you say veteran in what?
No, it's a veteran in this YouTube space. Are you doubting Said?
I didn't. I was just clarifying. I didn't know what you was talking about. That's why I asked. Because I thought you were talking about age.
If he's out here saying you guys are gonna finish top, in fact, top 3. Cool. You know, I don't doubt it. Yeah. Mostly since you guys have signed Delic, now I'm setting them up for the failure. No problem, guys. Let me gas them up a little bit. You know, we gas them up to get them down. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, objectively, as you know, I'm putting my objective lens on. You know, I'm not being biased here. The moves that Man United have been making during this offseason have been absolutely phenomenal. Like I'll be real, like it's been like I haven't seen a move like a club move this efficiently in the transfer window in quite some time. You know, like I'm talking about going out and filling areas, plugging in areas that you needed, you needed replacements in, getting rid of players, not just on loan. You're actually selling players, You know, you actually have a structure. You stealing, you know, youth academy products that are looking promising. You know, shout out to Wilcox. You know, you actually have a structure in place. You know, the only blemish on, you know, Ineos's resume as of right now is keeping Ten Hag. Like there's no way like I don't care what, like how much I have to spend, if this motherfucker, and because that's exactly what Ten Hag is. I can't stand this guy. Like even as a rival fan, I cannot stand Ten Hag because he is an absolute terrorist of football. If they were to get rid of him, if they would have went and got like, you know, a Michel Sanchez or like Roberto De Zerbi, or you know somebody that's like established in the game, then this Man United team with the players that they're bringing in, like look at the quality, bro. Look at the quality of the team that they have. They're actually doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? They're getting first team players, and the first team players are pushing the former first team players to the bench. And that's how you're supposed to build a squad, and that's what Manchester United are doing. So as soon as they get rid of this coach,
but I don't think it's enough though.
Yeah, it's not enough right now, but they have the structure in place.
I think that analysis is over
going
the top.
Forward.
Just a little
It's enough for top 4 according to you.
I don't think they have enough though.
But you have us 4th, so that being
bro. I refer to a YouTube veteran, your friend Said, saying something.
That's my family too, right there.
Manchester United will finish in top 4.
Yeah,
and Chic TV. I never said he knows more than Flawless. Let's get that correctly, man. I respect Flawless. Flawless has given me a platform on his channel.
Yeah,
not
just
a
running
person
jokes.
has done that.
Yeah, Chic running jokes. Don't worry, I know that you don't think that.
Yeah, so please let's get that out the way.
Wait, in regards to it, why don't you have faith in Arsenal? Wait. You telling me why do I have chest in my? Yeah, go on. You go. Go on.
No, but it's true. You don't have chest. Right now, you don't. Chic TV doesn't have chest in the team. But it happens that some other YouTube veterans, not just even, the veteran himself talking about it. Yeah. I mean, other Manchester United fans are already running their mouths on Twitter, and some other, YouTubers that are Manchester United content creators that I know are already talking tough.
Absolutely.
That
and you know what?
You know what it is, Tony?
In fact, you guys will even challenge for the league. I mean,
absolutely.
You know what it is, Tony? It's the manager.
So, Flawless, why don't you have chest?
It's the manager.
You're going to get top 3, top 4. What are these guys
Why would you have faith? Why would you have faith in a manager that will constantly put out, like, literally self-sabotage the team? We saw it all throughout last year. We saw inklings of it the year prior. Why would you then, with all the evidence acquired, all the crimes against football that we've seen this manager do, why would you come out and have chest? This is like me saying I have all the faith in the world that Arteta's going to go out and win this league, when I know he's not. He's going to self-sabotage like he's done the last couple seasons.
And also as well, the same reason, and you know what it is as well, Tony, the same reason I don't have chest for Manchester United to do well is the same reason you don't think Arsenal will win the league. Same as that thing. It's the same shit. You don't think the team's good enough.
See, that list is tentative. That list is tentative. I don't know why you're crying about that, man. I can switch it up anytime I like.
Crying about what?
About what? About the list.
Oh yeah, of course you can switch it up. Yeah, of course.
I can change it at any time.
Yeah, absolutely. But we know you ain't picking Arsenal to win the league.
Because I want to be so truthful to you.
Yeah, of course.
Arsenal can't win the league without an out and
Manchester United can't finish top 4 without a striker either. Same difference. What are we talking about?
But you brought in Zexi.
Yeah, I don't think he's good enough for us to finish top 4. So what are we talking about? So same difference again.
Wait, you don't rate the Italian. You don't rate.
No, I don't rate our attack.
No, you don't.
I will say this though. If y'all were to get a better manager,
it's nothing to do with the Italian league.
I'll be real, Flawless. The only thing y'all are missing right now is a manager. Y'all get a manager.
Yeah, a manager, big time, yes. Oh yeah, with another manager, could we finish top 4? Absolutely, yes. He's the biggest.
It's the manager. It's literally the manager. If y'all didn't have Ten Hag, I'd have y'all in the top 4. I'd have y'all. I'd actually have y'all third.
Gotta have a stop.
But Eli, but again, Eli, that's a very different way of looking at things. Yeah, if you change
how
the
is it
manager,
different?
yes, I hear you. But do they have enough in that team to get them over the line? That's what I'm saying.
With this manager, no. With this manager, no. We don't.
Not with that manager. But look who they have though. Look at the quality that I literally just I just listed this out to you, Tony, just a while ago. Look at the quality that they have in that team right now. Like, yes, we know that. Like, if you look at it collectively as a unit, De Ligt, that's a guy that's been in all the big stages, like Champions League. He has all the experience. Euro, young talent that could possibly learn from some of the best at it. You know what I'm saying? You got Mazraoui, also very experienced, very, very good on the ball. You know, exactly what United need for the type of football that they're playing. Delo, you're probably going to be playing him left back. He's probably going to be whipping in shots and inverting in the midfield. You still got Casemiro. You got Kobe Manu. You got Amad Diallo, baller. Xerxes, baller.
So is
Sancho,
that enough to
baller.
get them over the line? Is that enough
with
though?
Another manager?
Is that enough quality to get them over the line?
Keyword. With another manager, yes, I believe they get top 4 easy. And possibly win a trophy.
If we had a different manager, would I be sat here saying we could get top 4? Yes, absolutely. The biggest problem I have with the team is the manager. I'm being deadly serious. Yes, my biggest issue is the manager. Okay. For all the deficiencies this team has, my biggest issue is the manager. Right now, yes.
Okay. Wait, Flawless. It's good you said that. Yeah. So right now, you think you have enough quality in that team? Throw away the manager. Let the manager go. Let's say you bring in Ancelotti.
If we bring in a good manager,
you think right now that team has enough quality?
Yes.
Is it to get top 4 or to challenge for the title? Which one are we?
No, it's not good enough to challenge for the title. It's not good enough to challenge for the title. Whoa.
Yeah, there are a few signings away. No. There are a few signings away, but they're a lot closer than they were.
So we're talking top 4 here, right? So we're talking top 4 here, right?
That team could finish top 4 with a good manager. Okay. Yes, as much as it has deficiencies. So that's where it lies in stems of. So when you got people, and me and Saeed have had the debate on this channel. Shout out to Saeed. Me and Traps had the debate. People talking about top 3, top 4 for Manchester United. I think is ludicrous because I ask everyone the same question and they get stumped by the same question. Where are our goals coming from? Who's scoring our goals? Our attacker stunk under this manager 2 consecutive seasons. All we've added is Xerxes. I actually think Xerxes is a good signing. I believe Xerxes will be a positive. My issue is 2 things. 1, I don't know how much Xerxes plays because of his manager in terms of game time. And 2, I then don't trust the manager who he plays Xerxes with also. And I don't think he has a system in place to help somebody like Xerxes. So there's all my issues lies. Now, if you put a different manager in place, whole different conversation. I always use Villa as the prime example. When Emery took over, they were 17th. They finished 7th that season. When Gerrard was there and they was in 17th and they lost that last game before Gerrard got sacked or drew, nobody looked at that Villa side and said, that's a Europa League team. Nobody said that's a side that can finish in the top 7. Nobody said that's a side that can go and be in the Europa League. Emery took over, signed, I think, 1 player, and then they finished 7th. And then the following season, nobody looked at that team and said, you know what? Villa are a Champions League side. They're one of the 4 best sides in the league. But guess what he did? Man and finished 4th because of coaching matters. Managers matter. Yes, when you are talking about the top level where Arsenal and City are competing for the Premier League, that's where you also need individual quality. But to finish top 4 or top 6 or top 7, have decent quality and a competent manager with a good system, and you can do that. We were rubbish last season and we were 8 points off top 4. 8 points. If we lost 14 league games, if we would have lost 11, if we would have took 14 of those losses and won 3 of those games and lost 11 matches, which shouldn't happen, by the way, we would have finished in the top 4. So we're not that far behind. But hey, we move. And in regards to this, obviously, I not got to it. Let me get to it. Speaking of Manchester United as well, big up Warrior JR, we'll get to this now. 1 second. Yes, in regards to Ugarte, Manchester United are optimistic about completing a deal for Manuel Ugarte. It seems it's going to get done. His agent's here. PSG wants Sancho. Sancho wants PSG. So I think with all parties involved, you got 2 players who want to leave both clubs, 2 unhappy players. Two players who are out of favor at both clubs, so they will make a swap deal happen. That's pretty much my thoughts on Ugarte coming into the side. Does he help us? Yes. Is he a step in the right direction? Also, yes, because he adds so much needed bite, so much needed steel, much needed athleticism, much needed mobility into that midfield and just defense. We need more people who are just gonna kick people up in the air. Like, we too powder puff in that area. We need some actual strength in there. Yeah, go on.
The funny thing about that is the fact that y'all got rid of Fred, who is the exact thing that y'all are bringing in Ugarte to do.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. I just think Ugarte is a better version of it, but I hear your point. I hear your point.
I rate Ugarte more than Fred, actually.
Yeah, I said that. I agree with that.
Slightly.
But here the thing is, do I think Ugarte improves us? Yes. Does he? But the problem is with Manchester United, because we are so far behind, even when we make good additions, because I like the players we signed, we still need so much more to go. That's my biggest problem. And we still ain't addressed going forward. Now, if we go and sign 3 or 4 players, if we get Ugarte, another midfielder, go get Ivan Toney and get a left winger, whole different conversation. Whole different conversation.
Exactly. The story
and
changes.
McTominay, and Brentford want McTominay. Do a swap deal. Brentford want McTominay. Go and do the deal. Same way PSG want Sancho. Go and do the deal. Then if we sign a left winger, we need Rashford's profile, but a better version of that. Then even with this manager, we can finish top 4 if you add those things. Because Manchester United, spoiler alert, people, with this manager are relying on individual quality. We will go as far as this team takes us. We will go as far as our better players play to a high level. That's what we're on. So all this rubbish about Ruud van Nistelrooy and all this rubbish about Hack, all this rubbish about Ineos and how he's not picking the lineups, or he's been influenced on lineups, or he's not doing the tactics, or he's not doing the coaches, or we have to play a certain way. Rubbish. And it all got rubbished in the Community Shield. Because you know what 4 we're lining up with, people? It's going to be Bruno, Mount, Garnacho, Rashford. That is a rubbish 4. And that's a Ten Hag 4. And that's what we're going to start the game against Fulham. So what happened to possession-based and trying to implement a style? Even though we played well against City, where was the style? That looked very much like last season, which is the way to set up. I actually thought we played well in that game for the most part. But if you have your style, you implement it on anybody. But we'll see against Fulham. I said a lot of people are in for a rude awakening when we actually win the game, but the performance is poor. Because that's what I think will happen.
And just to add on Flawless's take, why he thinks that Man United are gonna finish 7th. That first game against Fulham, you already know that front line you're gonna see. You're gonna see Garnacho.
Yep.
You're gonna see Xerxes, and you probably gonna see Palestri or something like that. He's not gonna.
Nah, it'll be Garnacho, Rashford, Mount, and Bruno. That'll be the front 4.
There you go.
Exactly.
That's gonna be the front 4 right there.
ESR,
and that's why they're not doing anything this season. You might as well just write this season off, because Ten Hag is gonna run them into the ground, bro. They like his crimes, bro. It's bro. All right, Rajat. The reason why everybody hates Erik Ten Hag is because this motherfucker doesn't know how to pick the right team. And like, he wouldn't know how to pick the right team if it bit him in his ass.
Yeah, and just to clarify, Roger, I don't hate him. I just don't rate him as a manager. We had our worst ever Premier League season and our worst ever Champions League season. That's why I don't.
But again, he has been dealt. See, I'm not saying that maybe other managers have never had it worse, because me and Flores have had this argument before about a manager having it worse in terms of injury. I think he took me back to a certain Dutch manager. What's his name? Who had lots of more injuries than what Erik Ten Hag.
Talking about Van Gaal.
Van Gaal, yeah. You know,
we can't use that excuse, man. Look at Newcastle, bro. They were ravaged with injuries last year.
That he has been dealt a very horrible blow with injuries after injuries. Like, he has been so unlucky. Like, look at Euro. No one is doubting his quality.
But there's still no excuse. There's still no excuse for what happened. There is no excuse for those results. No,
bro, I completely hear you. But again, look at the other guy you brought in. What's his name? Haaland, or what's his name? Højlund. Sorry, Højlund. Is injured. Isn't he injured?
That's a blessing. Right now? That's a blessing.
Isn't he injured?
He's ass anyway. It doesn't hurt him.
I know, but again, I'm just saying. Look at the trajectory. Look at the whole signings. Like, they're dropping like flies. And see, there's no, and you know what? Yeah, there's no guarantee that getting into the season in the first 2-3 games, that more of these players won't drop.
Injuries will happen. Injuries will happen.
It's likely to happen.
Injuries will happen.
It has been the story of Eric Ten Hag. So I don't know if I should say maybe, just maybe, the injuries have played a part.
Cool. Injuries have played a part in us having our worst ever league finish ever, and injuries played a part in us having our worst ever Champions League campaign, the worst ever Champions League campaign in British history.
But in those worst Champions League campaign or whatever, he's won trophies for you.
Yeah, he won a FA Cup, but that doesn't gloss over it. That's not enough.
And
that's not enough.
Do the marks.
That's not enough.
Again,
the Carabao Cup was the last season. No. Don't include the Carabao Cup. The Carabao Cup was the first season. We're talking solely his second season. We're not talking about his first season. We're talking about his second season. In the second season, that is unforgivable. Your worst ever Premier League campaign, worst ever Champions League campaign. You shouldn't keep your job, in my opinion. But hey, the people disagree with me.
I agree with you. I mean, I'm not a Manchester United fan. I completely agree with you, man.
But hey, we move. But I think we're going to close out. People, let us know who is live in the chat. We're going to redirect to someone. We're here every Wednesday, 11:30 p.m. UK time. Big up to Eli joining as a special guest. You already know. Big up TJ. We had to jump off. Links in the title. Big up Tony. His link is also in the title as well. Yeah, AJB, write the question again and I'll get to it. Don't worry about that before we close out. Sheik says, I disagree, Flawless. I think we specifically set that way up for City, but I hear you. I do think we played a similar lineup. Crazy part is, Sheik, the reason why I don't think it was specifically for City, because we're going to play that crap throughout the season. We're going to line up against Fulham with Mount, Bruno, Ganacho, and Madrid.
What's your prediction for the game against Fulham?
2-1 Manchester United.
Okay.
So you know, Flawless is never gonna pick United to lose, right? I hope you know this.
Exactly. I'm United for and through, but I genuinely believe that. But the performance will be horrible. It will look like the Wolves game last season, the opening game, where we won the game 1-0, but we look horrible. That's what it's gonna look like against Fulham. Win the game, but everyone will be talking about the performance being bad. That's what's gonna happen. That's just me. But yeah, AJB, write the question again.
Eli, what about you, man? Any high hopes for Arsenal against?
Nope.
It's actually that being said, scoreline prediction. We'll go to you, Tony. Scoreline prediction: Arsenal versus Wolves.
Wait, but Eli was saying something. Eli,
no. We're going to you. You're the regular here. Arsenal versus Wolves. Scoreline prediction.
Bro, see, yeah. I think we're gonna smash these people.
Talk about it. Eli,
man. I think we're gonna pummel these people, man, and send the Arsenal fan base into fanfare. I literally think we're gonna beat them up. See, yeah. Flawless doesn't like me, He doesn't like me doing all this stuff. He hates it.
I need the scoreline.
He hates it. He hates it when I do the flossing and everything and add the gloss all over it. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. But see it, guys.
I'm gonna revise that. I'm gonna revise.
No. 5-0. 5-0.
I will send a message.
5-0.
And then we'll send a message.
What are you saying, Eli?
And then we'll send a message. We'll send a message.
I was basically answering the question from earlier. Do I have any hope for Arsenal this season? Fuck no. Are we gonna beat Wolves? Yes, we are. We should destroy them. They don't have Neto anymore. They're not dangerous anymore. The only player they have on that team right now that I feel is dangerous is Cunha to a certain degree and Nori. That's it. Everybody else is. And then remember they lost Max Kilman too, so they're gonna be a little bit bereft defensively. So I feel like we should be beating them. I predicted, I think it was 3-1. 3-1.
3-1?
On my brothers.
3-1?
3-1 Arsenal. Yeah.
3-1. Okay, so we got 5. So we got 5-0 from Tony. We got 5-0 from Tony, 3-1 from Eli. All right, that's fair. And Sheik says, I just look at the FA Cup final. That's why I think that we played the false nine system. And in my opinion, I think that's the best way to beat them too. I do agree with that, but I just don't trust them in these upcoming games and the game against Fulham. But I hear you, Sheik. Make sure to subscribe to Sheik TV. Question, please, Flawless. Luke Shaw is your Reece James. Need to retire. You need a left back. Would you take Anthony Robertson from Fulham? That's my first choice.
I'd take him in a heartbeat.
I've said this when Fulham were looking at McTominay, and I think we rejected the bid or they offered money. I said, go and get Anthony Robinson. Go and get. So yes, Anthony Robinson, I'm sold on. We need a left back. Go and sign him. Same way I mentioned Brentford wanting McTominay. Go get Ivan Toney. Or better yet, go use McTominay as a swap deal for Anthony Robinson. Go get Toney on loan because there's talks of that. Go get Ugarte, Berg, and another midfielder, and go get a left winger, and then we cooking. Dreamland, yes, but hey, we move.
Hey, you know who else will work there? You know who else will work for you, Flawless?
Go on, who?
I think Aiden Norton would work well with y'all too.
No,
he would cook, bro. He would cook for y'all.
All these players with Manchester United. Oh,
just imagine.
There's no links.
Just imagine him and Sancho on that left, bro. Ooh, that link up.
You know, Sancho's it's crazy. People were talking about Sancho scoring 10 Premier League goals, like he was going to get 10 Premier League starts with this manager, but we move. You know, but Flawless don't know what he's talking about.
But again, I thought they've hashed it out, man. I thought they've stopped over it. And
Tony,
you have been proven right at every time, bro.
Tony, have you not heard the latest news? Tony, have you not heard the latest news that Sancho wants to join PSG? He wants to join PSG.
No, I know, but that rumor has been there. There have always been rumors of him leaving the football club.
It's not a rumor.
No, it has. Again, a transfer for Sancho has always been on the rounds. It was linked to Arsenal. Don't forget. Earlier in the transfer window, he was linked to Arsenal. Now he's being linked to PSG. He'll be linked to everywhere. It has always been there.
It's not a link. It's factual now. There's actual evidence. It's not a link. There's actual solid reports coming out saying he was.
Where are the papers?
Yeah.
Where are the papers?
Journalist Ornstein said it.
Yeah, so
you don't believe Ornstein now? Yeah. Wait. Hold up. You don't believe Ornstein now? No. All right,
bro. I asked for evidence and papers, bro. And you tell me Ornstein. Those guys
does Ornstein not work for a paper? Wait, does Ornstein not work for a paper?
Those guys are marketing
Does Ornstein not work for?
executives,
Does Ornstein not work for a paper?
bro.
Does Ornstein not work for a paper?
Bro, he works for a paper, but it doesn't mean he has the answers.
Work for a paper.
It doesn't mean he has the answers.
Okay, sure. All right, cool. So you just believe nobody then? All right, bet. Okay, all right, cool.
No, bro.
Why'd you believe the Moreno deal then? Exactly. Right then. Whatever, man. I'm just talking a whole load of waffle, man. All right, cool. Let me get to a couple of things as well. So Rajat, who says he won the Carabao and FA Cup, he's the right guy. Give it time. Rajat, you can give it time. I ain't giving it time. You can give it time. I don't even know if are you a United fan, Rajat? I can't even see you that in your Avi, but you can give it time. I ain't giving it no time. Like I said, I've already wrote off the season as it is already. Big up to Monts in the cut as well, man. Make sure you subscribe to Big City each and every time. Speaking of that, you know what I'm saying? Lee Slims, when you was asking about chest, he says, you know what chest gets you? Ask Monts. I wrote. Shout out to Monts every single time. Hey, Lee Slims, big up for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. Big up to Jack K, who says,
Mendy messing him up. Monts taking the L on his own show. Oh my God. I was watching Big City.
Surprised you weren't watching. Surprised you weren't watching Toulouse preseason games, but here we are. Jack K, big up for the super chat. Said Oscar
big
Bob.
up Monts, man. That's a problem.
Oscar, wait, why you say fuck me for? No, Monts, because it's you. That's why. Oscar Bob City big time. Yes, hopefully he's all right. I heard he's fracturing his leg or he broke his leg also. It's a serious injury. I hope he's good. But big up for the super chat each and every time anyway. But we are.
Do you really hope he's good? Do you really hope he's good?
Yeah, I don't wish in long-term injury on any player. No.
Likewise.
I don't wish long-term injury on. So when I hope he's good, I hope he's like, that's a man's career at the end of the day. You don't want it to be cut short of a serious injury. So I hope he is good and gets to play. Like, yeah, man, I'm not bad mind like that. As much as
I like him too. I was looking forward to watching him play too. Like for real, I was looking forward to watching him cook.
Man,
I love watching football, bro.
As much as I want him to fail every time he's in a Manchester City shirt, I don't want him to be hurt.
I hear you, but Eli, you might just change your mouth, if it comes to Haaland getting that injury, you might just.
I don't wish
No. Because when I think about somebody getting injured, I think about what if that was me getting injured? Like, what if somebody was wishing that on me? Like, I don't ever wish injury on anybody.
Even if it's an up.
I don't care if it's an up or not. at the end of the day, I'm still a human. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna wish injury on anybody, especially serious injury like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
No, I
You
get,
know,
I get.
that's just not me. That's just not me, bro. I can't.
I
Like,
was
I
just
like
asking
to.
a question.
Me being me, I like to face teams head on. I like to face them at their best. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about all this. Oh, if this player, I don't want to hear no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but if this player wasn't injured, nah. Run me the set, man. I want to beat you when you got your best players available. So there ain't no fucking excuses.
Yeah, I don't wish injury. I don't wish injury, long-term injury on nobody. No. I don't do that. No, I'm not with Eli. Like, yes, when you're playing Manchester United, do I want all your main players out? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Let them have the flu or something for a few days. That's
Yeah,
it.
flu is
But not,
different.
yeah.
Flu, yeah,
Listen,
Yeah,
guy,
flu
he
is
knows, he
different.
knows,
Yeah,
he knows what I mean.
but you think you'll be all
As
right?
in a flu here and there,
Yeah, I don't want you out
it's
for
not
6, 7,
something
8
bad.
months now, man. 100%.
Come on,
Only person I wish injury on all day is Ryan. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? If it's him, then wish him nothing but all the bad luck in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope when he walks and gets up out of bed, he steps on the plug. You know what I'm saying? And that,
I knew he was gonna say that. I
like,
knew it was gonna be a Lego or a plug or something.
yeah, both, man. Hope he trips and falls down the stairs, man. You know what I'm saying? Love all that.
Damn.
Hope when he walks out his front door, he steps in dog shit. Yeah, I wish him nothing but the worst, but that's just him. You know what I'm saying? And that. Fuck Ryan, genuinely meant that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But yeah.
Flawless said, if Ryan dies, I'm going to his wake and flipping his ass out the casket.
Yeah, 100%, man. Flip his coffin, man. 100%. And then put him back in and flip it again.
You're not gonna see any league title again, man. Maybe for the next 30 seasons. You're not gonna see any league title.
If he's cremated, I throw his ashes in the nightclub and gritty on that shit. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about? Nelly rock on that bitch. All right. You know what I'm saying? How about that? But that's it. I don't wish bad on no one else by him. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That is it. But yes, love to everyone that's locked in. Big up Eli for a special guest as well. Jack Awu. Big up for the super chat right towards the end. Big up, man. Much
Big up,
love.
Jack. Thanks for that super chat, man.
Appreciate you for having me, bro. Appreciate you for having me, man.
Big up for all the super chats as well. Yeah, man. Big up Lee Slims. Hey, Tony, let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up over the next week or so with the Premier League starting. So over the weekend and next week. What you got coming up?
Yeah, guys, I'm back on full swing, you know. Of course, I'll miss, you know, 1 or 2 shows constantly, but, you know, I would always be doing, you know, lots of post-game shows, you know. You'll catch me here with Flawless, you know, I'm doing my thing down here with Flawless. I'll be with Oregon Gunner. Digi Sports will be coming into the fray too. The same, I think, maybe tomorrow. You know, I have a show tomorrow with one of my friends down who's coming down tomorrow. See ya, guys. Yeah, but you know, just link me up on Tony Clark on the TV. You know, whenever I'll be doing any of those shows, I'll send them out on my social media, Instagram and Twitter. You know, and you know. But for now, the only constant show I do constantly right now is with Flawless. You know, right now. So you know. But again, catch me up on my channel. I did a show with Josh True Gunner today. On Monday, I did a show with Oregon Gunner. You know, so just catch me on some post-game shows I'll be doing. And you know, if Eli wants to pull some stunts with me, you know, let's let's get something going on, man. Let's get it cracking, man.
Shop me, bro. Shop me.
You need to find that. You need to sort out.
See, Eli, man, it's very possible, yeah, that if we do get a striker, you know, we might switch things up this season. Yeah. So let's see how that works.
Getting a brand new striker, man. Number 29, man. Kind of guy, man.
This right here. This is what I'm doing to August 30th.
The end of the transfer window. And
this is what I'm doing to August 30th right here. This right here. You see this number right here? I'm walking around like this. Fingers crossed. Knocking on wood. Daily. Please, Arsenal, for the love of all that's good and holy, get what you need to get this fucking league over the line. Seriously. It's not that hard. Just go get a striker. Go get a right winger, get an actual midfielder that we actually need, and we might do something. 3 signings. That's all I ask. All I ask, man. I'll even take 2. Just make sure one of those 2 is a striker. Make sure it's Tom. I've been saying this.
Win the league. It's simple. Get a striker, win the league. It's simple.
Excuse me?
Get a striker,
win the league.
Yeah, simple.
Okay, get a striker quality, win the league. So whether Arsenal make the signing, make the striker signing or not, whether they get Moreno or not, you know what will be here, people? The Manchester United Arsenal show, live and direct every Wednesday, 11:30 p.m. UK time, right here on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel with myself, Tony, TJ Warren. Eli will be dropping in as a special guest from time to time, as many other guest people. So you never know. Yeah, you already know, Sheik, man. You have to pay attention. You know what I'm saying, to these things. And big up my guy Daryl every single time. As well, he says Edu is in Malaga right now. No signings will cross the line. But big up to everyone that is locked in. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after, please make sure you subscribe to Tony's channel. Links in the title. Subscribe to TJ's channel. Links in the title. Make sure you follow Eli on Twitch as well, people. Make sure you do so. But hit the like button here, subscribe, and don't forget this show and all the other shows on the channel are available on audio-only platforms, people. So Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, wherever you listen to podcasts. So follow us on Spotify, 5-star Sarcasm City TV. Same with iTunes, same with 5-star, same with SoundCloud as well. We're back today, people. 5 p.m. UK time. Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. So I'll be back with the gang, where myself and the rest of the gang will be giving all our predictions. And then 11:45 p.m. UK time, the Manchester United Chelsea Spurs show, another Man United crossover. Man United, Ballers at the Bridge, talking that Tottenham talk. Big up to everyone who's been in the chat. Big up to everyone who's been watching. Big up to everyone who's super chatted. Big up to all the members. Big up to all the mods, all the regulars, all the new people. You lot are absolute real ones. Let me just get everyone's name who's super chatted as well. Big up Cam. Big up Lee Slims. Big up to Lex. Big up Surafel as well. Did I get to this? I did even, so I will. Surafel, my apologies. I'll get to this right now because I do miss super chats. It says Arsenal were in the right path until Edu signed Havertz. At 8 and a 9 should have been signed at true sunk cost because we still need an 8 and a 9. That is crazy. That is crazy. When you sign Havertz.
I agree with Mikel.
Surafel, my apologies if you're still in the chat that I didn't get to this till late. I missed it.
Big up to you, Surafel.
Oh, big up, man. I got
big up every time, broski.
I got to it now. Lee Slims is another one. Flawless get a gal. Tony drowning in his Kool-Aid. Tony loves drinking the Kool-Aid.
Oh, really yeah.
Tony loves the Kool-Aid. Big up for that super chat again, Lee Slims as well.
Slims will put up a whole ad just because of me, man. Because of his hatred to me, he would dash flawless money just to put me down. And I like it, man. I want you to line flawless pockets with money anytime you abuse me.
The same way Edu lining pockets with the Arsenal supporters money, man. I'm doing the Edu thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it.
Shout out to
Edu lining his pockets with sand on the beach right now. That's what he's doing.
This guy's playing with the sand. He's playing with
Bro, building sandcastles in that.
He's doing some cookout down there, man.
All right, we are going to close out. Temmie's still live, people, so we're going to redirect to Temmie, but this has been the Manchester United Arsenal show, Man United podcast, Mr. Gunner Talk from the Arsenal podcast, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.
I tell us, Edu Cronky's out.